know that it's showtime. Facts with stats, you know that we never lie. If a debate ever arrives, we never decline. It's like an and one to the free throw line. You know we shine bright in our purple and gold. We go live from the Motor City down to the West Coast. Colder than a step back to a fadeaway. Got YouTube on lock like Bando in the passing lane.
Yay! What it do? What it do? What it do? What is going on with my Lakers family out there? Yo, here we go again. Another live stream for y'all. Another live episode of Lakers in Five. Please hit that like button, bro. Subscribe, of course, if you're new, man. Yeah, we talking about Jonathan Kuminga did not sign with the Lakers. Crazy work, man. You know, we've been talking about this fool. I don't even know for how long, bro. It seems like the whole freaking summer. That's what it seems like. And here it is, getting closer to the season. And no, sir, he decides to sign with the Timberwolves, bro. So obviously, he will be the topic tonight. On this show. Of course, you guys already know how this show goes. We end up talking about other things as well. So we will be talking about other things as well. Especially when it comes down to where do the Lakers go from here? I mean, okay, Kaminga's gone. The Lakers were obviously pursuing him. The Lakers were pursuing him probably because they are looking for a wing defender, right? An athletic wing defender. And so now that he's off the table, where do the Lakers go from here? Are they going to keep pursuing another wing defender? And if so, who is that player? That's something that we can touch on. You know, uh, or are they going to do what JC been saying all summer? Maybe, I don't know, but that's something that we definitely gonna be talking about. Of course, you guys already know, man. This will be open mic panel, so anybody out there want to pull up on the show, pull up on the show, talk some Lakers basketball with your boy, with your boys, should I say? And yeah, we're gonna open the panel in a minute. Let me give my shout outs to all the homies pulling up today. Appreciate everybody showing up, showing some love. We got H Davis coming in HD. Appreciate you showing up, my brother. He say salute all. He's like, share, subscribe right now, man. Head over to Major Level Entertainment. Big facts. Lakers for Life 50, Laker Girl 36, and go support them right now. Big facts. Go support all those channels, and don't forget to support H Davis, man. HD. You know what I'm saying? He got a channel over there doing big things. Go make sure you give him a like, give him a sub, go show him some love. We got Lewis in the building. Appreciate you showing up, my bro. Appreciate you showing up. He said, "What's good, my Lakers family? Get the likes up. Hey, appreciate that, man. Hey, share the channel. Tell a friend or family about the channel. Hey, appreciate that, man. Here we go. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to Lewis, man. He said it. H. Davis said it earlier. Lakers for Life 50, man. That's the name right there. You know what I mean? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. We got a Laker girl showing up, as always. My sister, appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Salute. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Hashtag Lakers and Five. Salute. DJ JC. You know what I'm saying? Lakers and Five fam. Big facts. Big facts. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to her, man. She got a channel over there. You know what I'm saying? Laker Girl 36 is the name. Laker Girl 36. That is their name right there. You see it at the top of your screen right there. That is her channel name. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. You know what I'm saying? We got Real Joe in the building. What's happening with you? Appreciate you showing up, my bro. I got you. You know what I mean? Appreciate you showing up, bro. He say salute, fam. Salute, man. Hey, appreciate you showing up, man. Salute to you, my brother. He say low key, kind of happy Kuminga isn't a Laker. Hey, you know what? Joe, I gotta be honest with you, my bro. I'm kind of right there with you. I mean, I'm not. I've already said it before. You know, every time we talk about Jonathan Kuminga, you guys heard me say plenty of times. I'm cool if he comes over here with the right attitude. But I just don't know what. I did not know which Jonathan Kuminga I was gonna get. Was I gonna get the Jonathan Kuminga that wanted to play for his next contract and be selfish, or was I gonna get the Kuminga that says, you know what, I'm just trying to be a star in my role and do my job, do what the team asked me to do. I didn't know which one I was gonna get. So, if he's obviously he's going to the Timberwolves. If he goes to the Timberwolves and he has the type of mindset where he's like, yeah, I'm just trying to get mine, then I'm kind of glad he's not a Laker either, because that's not the type of player that I want on my team. I've seen those type of players before, and it doesn't work out very well. You know what I mean? They don't really play team ball. They look out for themselves, and it's not good. You know what I'm saying? It's not good. It is good though when you have like players out, for example, like if Luka Doncic or Austin Reeves or whoever is out, Walker Kessler, whatever, if they're all out or any one of them is out, then it's good that you have that type of player that wants to step up and have that type of mindset. But other than that, yeah, not a fan. So yeah, I'm with you though. I'm with you, Joe. We got Ronton in the building. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Ronton, I got you, bro. Appreciate you showing up. Salute, homeboy. I got you, man. We got Sammy the man. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. I got you, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Salute, DJ. Hit the like button. I appreciate that. Just double tap your screen. Hit the like button, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad the saga is over, man. Go get Cam Whitmore. Okay, there's a name right there. Cam Whitmore. He about to be waived. Okay. After Peyton Watson trade is finalized. See, okay, so there's a guy right there already. That's why I like right there. See, that's why I like Sammy the man. You know what I'm saying? Because he already thinking ahead. He's like, oh, okay, Kuminga gone, cool. Let's move on. Who else can we get? You know what I'm saying? I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. That's Sammy the man right there. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Appreciate the name drop right there. That's another name that the Lakers could be looking at. So hey, I like how you moving on, move ahead. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you showing up. We got Daniel Bay Sports Highlights in the building. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to him. Happy Thursday. What's up, everyone? Hey, appreciate you showing up, showing some love. I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you showing up. We got Deshaun in the building. I see you, homeboy. What's up, Lakers in 5? I see you. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you showing up. Deshaun, I see you, man. Appreciate you showing up, bro. We got Eddie. Eddie in the building. Appreciate you showing up, man. He said, I love y'all, man. Hey, appreciate it, bro. Hey, he said, I've been waiting. I've been waiting on y'all. Yeah, hey, hey, appreciate that, Eddie. Yeah, we try to go live once a week. Obviously, when the season starts, we'll be going live for every game. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to see us a lot more. You might get tired of us throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be like, damn, these niggas are still on. The heck is going on? Oh, my God, these on again. I remember, hey, it was earlier in the near free agency earlier this offseason in the free agency, and the brother JC, man, been holding down like 12, 15, 18-hour live streams, and you had people going to sleep, waking up, and we were still on live. You know what I'm saying? People in the chat was like, man, y'all still on? Like, yeah, bro, it's been 13 hours. Yeah, bro, it's been 17 hours. You know what I mean? So, hey, I appreciate I appreciate it. Hopefully you don't get tired of us, my brother. I appreciate you showing up, showing some love. I got you, man. We got the bandwagon in the building. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. He said, hey, Lewis. Uh-oh. He's uh-oh. He said, the bandwagon heard you said about Braun on Chris Stream about 2 weeks ago. The bandwagon is on your ass. Whoa, he said on your ass heavy, and you will respect. Yay, yay. Oh my God. Yay, yay. Wow. Yeah, that's a yay yay right there, man. Appreciate you showing up. The bandwagon always showing up, showing some love. We got Trey all day in the building. I see you, my brother. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Salute Lakers and 5 fam. West up. You know what I'm saying? I got you. You know what I mean? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. We got two in the building. He said, no Kuminga needed. Guy is low IQ and contract decisions, so can't accept much of an IQ on the court. Yeah, yeah, I said it before. Again, I didn't want the guy if he was gonna come in and be, not a team player. That was my whole question mark when it came down to Kaminga. But hey, he's with the Timberwolves now, so we can move on when it comes down and try to see who else we can get. But he is the topic for the nights because I do want to get everybody's take in the comments or on the panel, whatever it is, and see where we go from here, man. I like the Cam Whitmore. That was pretty good right there by Sammy the Man. You know what I mean? So we'll be talking about other and it doesn't even have to be another wing. You know, but matter of fact, let me say this. So annoying. Let me say this. Um, Nick Richards decides, yeah, he's gonna go play with the Miami Heat. Son of a dang it, man. That I can't because I can't be surprised. The Miami Heat they need players over there, right? Um, and I just That's one center that I really wanted, man, and I can't be surprised, bro. The Lakers were obviously looking at a wing, right? And so I when I first saw this news that he went to the Timberwolves, I was like, okay, the wing out now? Because if it is, then we need to just go ahead and go get a freaking center and go pick up Nick Richards. And then all of a sudden, about like I don't even know, I saw it like 5 minutes later. I was like, oh yeah, Nick Richards went to the freaking Miami Heat. I was like, oh damn, son of a Oh, what the hell? Anyway, appreciate you showing up. We got D-Mac in the building. Appreciate you showing up, bro. Showing some love. Sounds like grapes to me. Sour grapes to me. Well, it can sound like that, but I've been consistent on Kuminga freaking since the beginning. If you've been listening to other past live streams for the past since free agencies, ever since we started talking about him, I've been consistent when it comes down to Kuminga, man. Like I said, if he, I was cool with him. If he came over here with the right attitude. But if he came over here talking about, oh, I'm just want to play ball to play for my next contract, I never wanted him if he was going to come in with the attitude. So that's just me, and I've been consistent on that since we've been talking about him. So, but you know, um, like I said, I think he would have been a great asset on the defensive end. You know what I'm saying? But I was concerned if he was going to be that guy to where he would wanted to, oh, I need the ball, blah blah blah. Blah. By the way, um, appreciate you showing up, showing some love though. Oh, well, shrimp, hey, shrimp too fresh. Hey, salute, my brother. Hey, what's happening, man? Shrimp too fresh. You know what I'm saying? I love that name, bro. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love, bro. Kaminga, what do you say? Kaminga has lost so much money. You know what I'm saying? Bro's agent throwing a Hail Mary. Hey, yeah, it's just funny, man. Appreciate you showing up. Random B. I got you. Random B. I got you. By the way, um, speaking of this, by the way, let me, you know what? Well, let me say this first. Speaking of him signing with the Wolves, um, first of all, the Wolves starting five gonna be pretty decent, okay, because of this, right? You got freaking Ant Edwards, Lamelo Ball, right? Now you got Kuminga, you got McDaniels over there, you got Rudy Gobert. Hey, that's gonna be a pretty good starting five. Okay, I can't sit here and be like, oh, they're gonna suck. I don't give a damn. They're only gonna win 20 games. No, that's I'm being honest. All right, that's a pretty good starting five. You know what I'm saying? You talk about that's pretty good defense. You know what I'm saying? I think the only guy that don't play that much defense is probably Lamelo Ball. All the other guys play pretty good defense on that in that starting five. And then of course you got that fool. Uh, well, what's the name's hurt? He might be out for the season. What's that fool name? DeJorno, whatever that fool name is. What that fool name is? Um, oh my God, start with a D. No, not the the sumo's good too though. But the other guy, what the freak is that white boy name? You guys know what I'm talking about, damn it. The freaking white boy on their team, the guy who hurt the Achilles in the playoffs. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I don't know if he's coming back this season, but if he is, that's another guy that's gonna be pretty good for them off the bench. And the other guy, this AO is gonna be another guy good for them off the bench. And I say off the bench because they already reported that Kaminga is probably gonna end up starting. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, hey, DiVincenzo. Hey, I couldn't think of that. Thank you. DiVincenzo. Man, DiVincenzo. Man, I couldn't think of that. I've been calling that fool freaking DiGiorno. I've been calling that fool freaking DiGiorno forever. So yeah, my bad. Thank you for that. Hey, gotta appreciate the chat, man. Appreciate y'all. So yeah, I think but well, I want to say this. Let you guys get put in the chat. Let me know what you think on why he even chose. If you guys are not gonna pull up on the panel and say it and say your opinion, why do you think he chose the Wolves? I'm gonna give you my opinion. I gotta be honest with y'all, man. Um, all the reports, all the reports that have been saying that Kaminga wanted money, wanted. I don't know if that's true because from what the reports and this may be not true. I don't know, but from what the reports are saying, the Lakers were going to offer him more than what he got. Right? They were going to offer him like 15 mil for 2 years, right? Player option, right? And then he goes to freaking the Wolves for 13. right? And then for 2 years, I'm like, what the? Hold on, what? What's happening here? What is going on? And so my thing is this: 13, a 2 year, $13 million deal with the Wolves over the Lakers. I got to be honest. I think if I had to say, I think he was looking at our play, right? He was looking at our play and how we played it, how we played, how we run our offense and things like that. And he probably was like, where am I going to get the most touches? Because even if he wasn't, let's say he is looking at his next contract deal, right? If he is, then you're going to have to put up some type of points. You're going to need the ball in your hands, right? So if that's the case, what team is it, what team do you think is where you're going to get the ball the most? Is it the Lakers or is it the Wolves? Obviously, the Cavs is out. They signed freaking Watson, right? So they're done. So it was just between the Lakers and the Wolves. That was it. So between those two teams, which team do you think he would have got the ball the most? And if I'm being honest, if he's looking at the way the Lakers been playing for the past couple of years, and then he looks at the way the freaking what's that the Wolves have been playing for the past couple of years, well, uh probably looking at the Wolves. That's probably where he's going to get, probably the more touches than the Lakers. I mean, if you look at him, if you look at Anthony Edwards, right? Let's just look at Anthony Edwards, right? Anthony Edwards averages like 20 shots a game, somewhere around there, right? He averages around like 5, 6 free throws a game, something around there. Now compare that to Luka Doncic, who's averaging like 22, 23 shots a game and averaging like 10 free throws a game. Luka is shooting way more than Anthony Edwards. They're both the star on their team, right? So both of them, if you're looking at both of them, you're probably going to pick Anthony Edwards if you're looking at you want the ball in your hands. So so my thing is this: maybe he made the choice of, you know what, I'll take a little less money to go to the Wolves, but maybe I'll get the ball in my hands more than what I would have had with the Lakers. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing: we're looking at a Luka Doncic. We're looking at Luka Doncic last year. That was with Austin and LeBron James. Now you're looking at Luka Doncic without LeBron James, and it's just Luka and Austin. So I mean, you know, I'm just saying, when you and then, it's here's the thing too. If you look at the playoffs, there was some games that I saw when I was watching the playoffs last year where Anthony Edwards, I mean, bro, he didn't even have the most shots on his team. I mean, he there were some games where Anthony Edwards had like 10 shots, and then other players on his team would have like 15, 16. I'm like, damn, that's the star of your team, and he got like the third most shots. So again, if you're Kuminga, you got to be looking at that, right? I mean, I don't recall a game where Luka had the third most shots ever on since he came with the Lakers. I don't think he ever had a third most shots. so I'm just saying, man. And again, I've expressed how I feel when it comes down to us when the way we play. I don't like the way we play when we play that hero ball stuff. I want to play team basketball. That's the type of basketball I like. And hopefully, I've been saying this. Hopefully, the Lakers this year can start playing that way. I want to see more of team basketball and less hero ball. So you know, that's my take on it. But Jay Sizzle, hey, what's your take, man? Kuminga going to the Wolves. Do you care? He didn't come to the Lakers. You don't care. You care. Why do you think he picked the Wolves over the Lakers? I mean, all this, man. You know what I mean?
Um, I think he looked at our roster and he was just like, I'm not getting the ball. Might get the ball, but most likely might not get the ball. Because you got Luca that's gonna eat the ball, you got Austin that needs the ball, and Walker Kessler's gonna get the ball. And I don't think, depending on which Kuminga we got, right? Because if we got the ego Kuminga where I'm the star and like I want, it to be all about me, then he would hate playing in that role because you're gonna get now you're in the role where you're gonna get the ball when okay, everybody got their shots now. Okay, now it's your turn, buddy. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? You get the scraps left over. Which he probably doesn't want that, right? I think as far as like me like really caring if he came, like to me, Kuminga wasn't like a world beating, like, oh man, we got to do everything in our power to get this guy. It's like it would be great to have him, right? But at the same time, it's like, I look at it like this, DJ. He didn't choose to come, because it's like this. He had a choice to come here. So you didn't choose us. So the fact that you didn't choose us, then I could care less about you, because you have told me you don't want to step into the purple and gold. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to deal with the pressure, and you don't want to sit in that role of, well, okay, it's my turn to get the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, and honestly, that's how it is on most teams, DJ. Like they gotta wait. They gotta wait till the Stars finish doing whatever he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even when he goes over there to the Timberwolves, like LaMelo is a great, like, passer. But what if LaMelo has a night where he's high and he's like, man, I'm about to shoot it tonight, nigga? Like, he could have that. He's like, man, I'm about to shoot it tonight, nigga. And then what if Ant got crazy ego? What if Ant's like, nigga, I'm dunking it all night, because he can't really shoot. But what if Ant's just like, man, I'm about to just I'm about to just dunk it up, lay it up, like whatever. Like we about to be here, and Kuminga, hey, welcome to the team or whatever, right? Or they could play team basketball. I don't know, right? But the possibility can go on either team with the whole ego thing, right? Because Austin could be like, nigga, I got $180 million. They paid you how much? Yeah, I'm shooting the ball, nigga. You just sit corner. That could happen, right? So, nah, I don't think it's damaging. It would be damaging if like we were in talks to get Walker Kessler, and then Walker Kessler went back to Utah, and then we get stuck with Jackson Hayes. Then that's like, oh man, like we needed that. We needed that 7'2" guy with rim protection. You know what I'm saying? We needed that. But with Kuminga, it's like, that's like cool if we got him, but we don't. And it's just like, hey, we're just gonna keep on moving on. And I agree with you, DJ, about getting that center. If the focus ain't on the wing no more, go get that center. But then that center is now in Miami. Now it's just like what I said, DJ. I said it so many live streams. I knew it was going to happen. The most that might happen, I told y'all, I said, don't be shocked, as we might just wave and stretch a nigga. That's it.
You've been saying this since the beginning.
And we'll just start the season. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what might happen. Because think about it, DJ. They didn't hold off on the Slovenian trip, right? Because they probably knew, oh, we ain't getting that nigga Kuminga. Let's go ahead and book our tickets and go fly out there to Slovenia. I don't think they booked tickets. I think they probably flew private, but you know what I'm trying to say. I don't think they was like at Southwest in line talking about some. We going to we going to Slovenia. Let me go get an aisle seat. Like, no, I don't think they were doing that. But I think they probably but what's really daunting though. It's like being on the plane and looking like damn, like one of y'all is getting cut. Even if we was to get Kuminga, somebody still would have to get cut. That's the
Yep.
crazy part. Like somebody's got to get cut, and to that part of cutting somebody, I think who we might cut, and I didn't want it to happen, but it might be Dalton. I think Dalton might get cut. It might be Dalton, but then you
Hot
look at his
take.
contract, right? Hot take, right? But then it's like if you look at his contract, it's too small. So it's like, is it even worth to like waive and stretch it? Because if you waive and stretch Vando, he's got like what 12, I think, right?
Yeah.
DJ 12 million.
Yeah.
I think you could waive. I think and I think if you're gonna waive and stretch a player, I think you could, waive and stretch that. But I mean, if you're looking at it like, well, what's gonna really hurt the books? I guess Dalton's contract wouldn't hurt the books like next year and the year following because it's such small money. You know what I'm saying? So they might end up just cutting Dalton and keeping Vando and just running it and just have Vando be that non-shooting defensive guy, and just let the other guys shoot. Because one thing we do have, DJ, now is everybody off our bench can shoot except Vando. Everybody else can shoot though. So maybe it could work where you can throw Vando out and you got other shooters, around him. And it's like,
Right.
Hey, if Vando not gonna shoot it, let Grimes shoot it or Sexton shoot it or what's the other guy? I know some other guy. Oh, the Hardy guy shoot it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think that just might just be what it is. Yeah, man. Somebody's about to get cut though. Well, when does the season start? October, right?
Yeah.
So we got what, another month? We got one more month.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, solid, a little over one more month. Yeah, so I mean, if nothing crazy happens, because I'm looking at the free agency list, it looks trash. We don't want none of them. We don't want none of them. So, and I would hope Rob's not calling none of them down there in that free agency list. So yeah, I think Dalton might be the guy because we can't do it to Bronny because that'll make us look that would make us look crazy. Like they cut Bronny. The headlines will go crazy. It'd be all bad, and then the jersey sales will just go to the Sixers because the Sixers will just pick them up. The Sixers will be like, oh yeah, we about to sell 2 James jerseys. Oh yeah. So we can't waive and cut him. Who else? That we could probably waive. Oh, you know who we could waive though, DJ? We could waive that nigga Jake. We could waive his ass. That's who, honestly, DJ. I want him gone so bad. I want him. I want him gone more than Gabe Vincent. And the reason why is because Gabe, I didn't see, the last playoffs because of course he was gone, right? But what I saw Jake did in that playoffs, I never want to see again. I get it. It was his first time. He was probably nervous, whatever the case. It's OKC, but it's like, brother, at the end of the day, you are a just a basketball player. You are an NBA basketball player for the Lakers. And it just looked atrocious. He just looked like he didn't know what he was doing out there, right? And and shout out to Jake for having that heart. But you can have all the heart you want, but hey, if you ass out there, you ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you can look at Austin, right? Look, like Austin's the prime example. Austin got all the heart in the world, but what happens to him, DJ? Every time he steps his little body up there, he gets burned every time. He be like, I'm trying, coach. And here comes Kyrie. Nope, nigga. Bow. Scream. You know what I'm saying? LaMelo about to go crazy on that boy. LaMelo about to walk up, scream, bow, right to the hole. And you know what, though? One thing I can give Austin props, he gonna get up. He gonna put his ass right back on that 3-point line and say, come here, I want it. Give it to me. And whoa.
Oh.
Wow. Yay.
Yay. Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's why I give Jake the respect, though, right? Of the fact that, you know what? Even though he played like 2 packs of ass on a Sunday afternoon frying in the sun, he still tried. You know what I'm saying? He still tried. One thing I can say is he didn't what's a good word I could use? He didn't tighten up and was nervous at the moment, right? He was like, I'm gonna try. And that's all you could really hope for somebody to try. It's just his trying. It just looked bad. It just looked bad. That's all. It just looked bad, right? But he did try. I'll give him that. He had hard enough to get out there in front of all the millions of people watching and try. That's a lot. And you in a Laker uniform, niggas ain't gonna forget that. Niggas today, DJ, still bring up D-Lo's donut. And that happened years ago. And niggas still pull up, man, if D-Lo gave us that donut. So, you know, it's just, you know, it is what it is. Now, maybe I'm biased though, because I was a Dalton fan, DJ, at one point. You know, I was a real good Dalton fan. So it's like I don't want to see him cut, but then at the same time, it's like, hey, brother, you might get cut. But at the end of the day, I need one of these niggas to get cut. So then I could tell Gemini, right? This is our roster. This is our death. And Kevin Looney is the backup center. I can't wait for that day, DJ. That's going to be my greatest day, is when I can come up here on Lakers in 5 and say, hey, Chat and Gemini, our backup center is Kevin Looney. That is JC's next prediction. That's my next prediction. That's going to be my next prediction. Is Kevin Looney's the backup center for the Lakers, and it is what it is. Just like DJ, just like I try to tell niggas, the most we might do is wave and stretch. Oh man, that's the depth chart right there.
That's it right there. Somebody gotta go.
Man, somebody gotta go. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Open roster spot. Oh, yeah, somebody's got it. Yeah, somebody gonna get cut. Damn. It's gonna be either Jake or Dalton.
Yeah.
Just because their contracts are so cheap.
And so let me ask you this. Really, because you said those two names. Let me ask you this: do you think that if Kuminga would have came, would have changed your answer?
If Kuminga would come, do I think? Wait, ask me that again.
If he would have chose the Lakers over the Wolves, would have changed your answer on those two guys, Dalton or Jake?
Yeah. Yeah. You mean, oh, wait. You mean like them not getting cut? Like they'll still be on the team?
No. So like for me, I agree with like Dalton, Jake. It's either Dalton, Jake, or Vando. It's one of them, right?
Right.
That's going to get cut right now. But if Kuminga chose the Lakers over the Wolves and we had Kuminga right now, I think for sure it would have been Vando.
Oh, yeah, for sure, Vando. Oh, my God, yeah. Yeah, Vando would have been gone. Oh, yeah, Vando would have been gone. Yeah.
But now that he's not, now that Kuminga's not here, then I think now it's like, well, it could be any one of them fools. So.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be one of them for sure. Just looking at the money and thinking about like next year, because Austin took that $5 million pay cut. Ooh, we're able to use the MLE next off season because he took that $5 million cut. So, so I think if you're thinking about that, then you probably would want to just wave and stretch a Jake or a Dalton, but you don't want to wave a Bronny because you got to get them jersey sales because you got to think that it's a business. You know what I'm saying? They bought the Lakers for $12 billion. Oh yeah, they bought to milk Bronny this season.
Yay.
Oh my God, yay!
Wow.
Yay.
Hey, shout out to the major level entertainment right there, man. Member for 28 months right there. He said, "Can't imagine what I did, man, in my former to deserve another damn Lakers in 5 simulcast, man." He said, "Yeah, it must be Muff." Now, here we go. The Muff and Combridge, that Muff and Combridge, yeah. And he said, Christmas, you know what I'm saying? He said, keep up the good work, bro. I'm here even where other niggas fall back. A big facts, you know what I'm saying? Big facts.
Yeah, that's a
Big
fact.
Major, you there?
Right here.
Oh, that's big
Man,
major.
what you got to say, my brother, man? You know what I'm saying? Kuminga chose the Wolves over the Lakers, man. You know what I'm saying? You like it, you don't like it, you don't give a damn. Uh, what was the
Mm.
what was the other question I said, JC? Oh, who gets cut?
Uh
Now or
oh yeah,
we
who
get
gets cut?
who else? Yeah, there it is. What say
Ooh,
you?
ooh, easy peasy. What say you? Oh man, I missed that phrase. No, man, I don't give a damn, man. I don't care. It's kind of like what JC said, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas beating around the bush. Niggas could have came over here, man. Same thing with
Mhm.
Klay Thompson. Like, niggas just ain't cut out for it, bro. So if you ain't really cut out for it like that, whatever the situation is, if you know, I mean, we're the Lakers. I know we ain't really been what we used to be in the last couple years, whatever, but nobody's ever going to take away the dynasty, the history of who we are. And I don't give a damn, man. If I'm an NBA player and I have a chance to get there, if it's any inkling of a chance, I'm going. I don't give a damn. Just to say, even if I get railroaded by the fans, just to say I was a part of that legendary organization, I'm going. But it takes a certain level of heart to stand in there in the purple and gold. So nigga didn't pick us. Screw you. Next guy. You know what I'm talking about. So I don't care. I mean, I didn't really care in the first place. I was more on the Wiggins thing than Kuminga. But now that I'm glad that that's over though. You know what I'm saying? So we could put that talk to rest. And as far as like somebody getting cut, I would have to go with Vando. And the reason is obvious. Vando's been here the longest. I believe in giving people chances. I mean, look at all the times we've given people chances. You know, Colin Castleton, chance. Gabe Vincent, a chance. You know what I'm talking about? Like these guys got chances. Austin Reeves, chance. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he's better than these guys, whatever the case may be. But when it matters, it's meh. You know what I mean? But we give these niggas chances. This is why I'm not so quick to throw Jake out, Jake out with the bathwater. First year, we can't overlook the fact that the potential was there because when those other guys was down and injured, this nigga stepped up. And for whatever reason, he fell out of rotation, fell out of sorts, whatever the case may be. But he will give an effort. Now, I'm hoping that if we keep him, he get a chance to show himself approved. He get a chance to use his sides. We can't forget about him playing the passing lanes and averaging, I think, number 3 on the team in steals at 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", whatever, however tall he is. We can't forget that. So it's not like the dude is just out there just being a cone and doing nothing at all. You know what I mean? So I'm not so quick to throw him out the bathwater like other people. But with that being said, and then Dalton is just in his, second, third year. So, but Vando has had ample time to prove himself, ample time to get himself a shot. We're not saying go out there and be Steph Curry. But God damn it, be playable for crying out loud, bro. Like it's clank. It's like king. It's like me getting out there getting hung, or every time I was trying to dunk and trying to throw it down hard, the rim would make that sound. King. That's all you hear is King. You know what I mean? And I'm tired of hearing King. If I want to hear King, I'll go watch King the Conqueror. You know what I'm talking about? Like we need somebody who can at least score. Dalton can score. It's just the defense is much to be desired. LaRavia can score, and his defense is okay. But if he can boost his offense a little bit more and get a little bit more hard up under him, then he'll make a decent player. But Vando it's just time for him to go. He's unplayable, unusable. So that's how I feel about that situation. But Kuminga, next. You had your chance. That's that. Go over there with the Timberwolves and fade into obscurity. But it's next guy up. If let's see what we're gonna do. I'm at the let's see what we're gonna do type stage. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what the hell we planning. I don't know what's gonna come about of this team. I'm just at the I don't know factor right now. So let's just see what we do.
Big facts. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Yeah, I apologize. Somebody had just, as soon as you started talking, somebody knocked on my door, man, and rung my doorbell. I was like, son of a. So I just
No.
got back. So I missed a lot of it, but so
Okay.
I'm gonna apologize now if I repeat something
Oh,
you had said already. So,
no,
but
no. Go ahead.
yeah, man. So we all gave our takes. I guess I'll drop the link now. Matter of fact, let me see. Yep, that nigga MJ, he bugging the hell out of me right now. MJ is like, hey, send me
Uh,
the link. Send me the link
right now,
right now.
oh man, this is the part of the show where I have to leave JC and be like, little bro, just the part of the show. But I said I've been missing the last couple shows. I'll be busy, but I really do try to listen in, no matter who's up here. But I try to get up here. I said, man, I got to give my take, even if it's just 5 minutes for fame, man, because I know once niggas come up here, it's just gonna be like, So, but I never not listen. Even if I go off for a minute, I'm always somewhere in the background listening, trying to get out in the comments, whatever. I'm never not gonna listen. You know what I mean? So
That
yeah,
is true. Major do be in the
Yeah.
comments. I be seeing
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Either
I'll
be in
be.
the comments or in the chat.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I gotta say this. Hey, look, I want y'all down in the comments to know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's there in the comments, but even if DJ don't see it, or if JC don't see it, it's because they, busy running the show, hosting the show. Unless it's a super chat, we won't get a chance to see it. But listen, I see everything. So the little slick remarks and all of that, just want you to know niggas is watching. So if you're gonna do that, feel free, man. This is an open platform. DJ said this all the time. Just come up. But the slick talking and all of that, man, I see it. I don't like it. I'm trying to let it slide, but I just let you know I see things, slick things. So just let you know we watching.
He got that
And
slick Rick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like, hey,
Yeah, I had to say it, man. I had to say it.
it's an open mic, a panel, open mic, meaning anybody with an open mic.
Yeah,
pull up.
come clown up here.
Yeah, we like
don't do it in the
jokes.
comments. But nigga, I watch everything. You know what I'm talking about? I see everything. All right, y'all, go ahead. Yeah.
Shout out to Laker Girl, with the been a member for 31 months. Appreciate that, Laker Girl. Hashtag Lakers and Fire. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Always showing up, showing some love, and still being a member after all that time. 31 months. Appreciate that. By the way, she pulled up. Laker Girl, you there?
Absolutely. I had to show up because I missed the last show, but I had to show up.
Yeah.
Hey, appreciate you showing up, showing some love, Laker Girl. I gotta ask you the question. Kuminga not choosing the Lakers, choosing the Wolves. You like it? You don't like it? You don't give a damn? And who do you think we waive now?
The first question, I thought he was going to choose the Lakers, but when I said he was going to choose Minnesota, I was like, forget him. I think Vando was going to go because there is report that Vando was trying to play for a team overseas, and Vando got to go. Bye, Vando. That's all I got to say.
Bye, Vando.
She said, "Bye, Vando." Hey, looks like we gotta bleep him out the intro.
Oh man, I know, right?
What up?
Right, man.
MJ
in the building. What's happening?
What's up, brothers? Well, all y'all wrong. Cause them
all y'all
radio
wrong.
owners,
Wait, hold on.
y'all
Wait a
wrong.
minute. Let me ask the question. MJ, so
I'm finna tell
wait, let me ask the question. So MJ, Kuminga not choosing the Lakers, choosing the Wolves. You like it? You don't like it? You don't give a damn. What say you on that? Now he don't want to talk. Look at this nigga here. Oh, this nigga's ready to
crazy.
talk. And now
he said, I'm gonna tell you. And then don't tell us.
I can't, bro. Oh, this fool MJ, man. MJ, bro, you there?
Bless his heart. Bless his heart.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at he dropped out.
He did.
Oh my god. All right.
Oh, he did all that to fall out. It's crazy. It's DJ Gemini.
Bless his heart.
Oh man, Gemini. Kuminga choosing the Wolves, not the Lakers. You like it? You don't like it? You don't give a damn. What say you?
I don't give a damn because he turned down the deal 3 times. I knew he wasn't coming. I told y'all that 3 lives ago, then
Fact.
2 lives ago. Everybody was like, "No, well, what if he come and we can put him at power forward? That'll solve our power forward position." I told you he wasn't coming.
Facts.
So that's why I don't do them what ifs. Told you he wasn't coming. Turned down the deal 3 times.
3 times, big facts.
So
And we offered him and we offered him more money than what he signed with the
then
Wolves,
what he
right?
signed for, yes. We all the last offer that was valid was between 16 and 18.
Damn.
Now that's a year. That's not the contract that he signed. We offered him that a year. And he signed a 2-year for what? He signed a 2-year for
13,
what?
right?
Yep.
Yes.
For 13.
So that's
Yep.
6 point. What is that? What is it? 6? No, 7. What is that? No, 6.5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Something like
6.5 a
I
year.
like
Okay.
that.
damn.
Yeah, that's crazy work.
So that's why I didn't look at it. Other than for that, Rob still is forced to do some type of a trade. Like I said in the beginning, once we sign Mr. Thibault. And the question is now with having a month left, right? 1 month left. Who is going to be willing to be our trade partner and mess up their practices for the beginning of the season? See,
Minnesota.
that's what I be looking at. Wait, you think Minnesota will trade with us?
They have to do
Okay,
something.
wait. I'm okay. Um,
Can I make
so,
They
a
got
valid
until
point?
Saturday to waive somebody. That's why I said it. They got until Saturday.
so I
Hey, yo,
so
can I
I
make
can see them right now. Rob, if Rob don't pursue a trade, I can possibly see Mr. Hardy being the odd man out because we can let him go with no penalty because he was the trade that we did. Anybody
Right.
else, we have some type of penalty if we waive, stretch, whatever, just release. It doesn't matter. It's a penalty. So
I want to keep Hardy though.
that's
I don't care.
that that's the only option I see at that point, DJ. I'll land my plane with that.
Right on, my brother. Appreciate that take. Let's keep it going on the round
Hey,
table before we
DJ,
get to free for all. Yes.
can, DJ, can I say something before I check into work? I ain't going to log off, but I'm about to walk into work. I just wanted to say something real quick to your point.
Handle it, my brother. Handle it.
All right. Now, remember when everybody was talking about how much money you make and that determines your position on a team? That's not
Yeah.
true
Yes, sir.
because Kuminga about to start for the Wolves making $6 million a year, and they just paid Aduyo. Now, y'all got to
Yes, we
think
did.
about it. You got to think about it. They got Gobert under contract, Jaden McDaniels, and LaMelo. They ain't never going to have no money for Kuminga. What that was, DJ, his lawyer talked him into betting on himself so we can hit the market next year. That's why he did that 1-1. You get what I'm saying? He didn't want to be locked into the Lakers $15 million a year for the next 3 years because if it was a sign and trade, we would have had to keep him. He couldn't have got no player option. So it would have had to be a 4-year deal with a player option on the 4th year. He wasn't eligible for a player option in the sign and trade. So he didn't want to be stuck at the $15 million price tag over the next couple of years. So we took the 1-1 with Minnesota, and he's going to try to get back at it next year because his agent ultimately failed him.
Hey, I agree with you, bro, and that's why I had said if I'm Kuminga and I'm not looking at the bag, I'm over here looking at where can I shine the most in order to get the bigger bag next year. I'll take the sacrifice this year, but where can I get the bigger bag after this
But
contract?
DJ,
And I'm choosing the Wolves over the Lakers because I think in the Wolves I'll probably get the ball more than the Lakers. That's why I
Oh, wait.
think
He
about
has
this,
a
DJ. Though,
he
can I
has a
just say
player
something real
option
quick?
next year.
Yeah, it's a 1-and-1. He
yeah.
signed a 2-year deal, but
Yeah.
it's a player option for second year. But think
Yeah.
about this,
Wow.
Right.
DJ. Listen, we know Ant-Man got to eat, right? LaMelo got to eat. Jaden Daniels, that's part of the reason why they got rid of Julius Randle, because Jaden McDaniels stepped up. You feel me? And then we just gave this dude Aduyo $25 million a year to score. So really, Kuminga, you really like the fourth. You start, but you really like the fourth option. You're going to have to get
Yeah.
yours off the glass, buddy. You feel me? You're going to have to get yours off the glass. And they got a lot of
Kuminga in
dudes.
trouble.
Yeah, they got a lot of
But
dudes who got to score, who also put the rock in their hand. Like all those dudes create ISO.
Kuminga in trouble.
I hear you, but I don't know if that's true though when it comes down to team basketball. Because again, like I said before, just last year I've seen Ant-Man take a step back as far as shots. I've seen it in the play. This was in the playoffs, not
Because he
regular
was
season.
kind of hurt.
You-
He was hurt.
No. Before he got hurt though.
No, DJ,
I
I've seen that. I've seen it. But you got to think about it. Even if Ant take 20 shots, because I heard your breakdown. Ant get about 20. Think about it. LaMelo 15, Jaden McDaniels 15, Aduyo 15. You feel me? Like them dudes gonna have to get their shots. You
But
feel
I
me?
don't
So
know. But I don't think that's. I hear you, but I don't think that's true when it comes down to certain players. Like I hear you when it comes down to Ant-Man getting certain shots. But again, like I said, even him, he can take a step back because I've seen it. LaMelo Ball, that's gonna be a new piece. I don't know about LaMelo Ball with the Wolves. I can't say anything about that. But Ao DeSumo or whatever, he's coming off the bench. I know they just paid him, but is he gonna get about 14, 15 shots a game? I don't know. Maybe, but I don't know. I just think that and then again, when I say 20 shots, remember we had this conversation before. When you say 20 shots for Ant-Man, okay, that's 20 shots. If you count the free throws, he only gets about like 5 free throws a game. So that's only about like another like 2-3 more shots. So he averaging 22, 23 shots. That ain't the same with Luka. Luka is averaging 22 shots plus 10 more free throws. That's almost 30 shots a game just for one player. So I'm looking at this. If I'm Kuminga, I'm like, where am I going to get the most shots? That's what I'm looking at. So, and then again, and I'll mention this is Luka last year with almost 30 shots a game, and that was when we had LeBron James. We ain't got LeBron no more. So now you're looking at, well, damn, he probably gonna get a little more. And then you looking at Austin, he averaged like what 15, 16 shots a game last year. So he gonna average about like 20 this. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
But you know the only thing I think, DJ,
Oh no, real quick. I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
But I actually think he'll be further up the food chain with the Lakers, because after Luka and Reeves, he was
going to be the third option. He was the third option.
I think he was going to be our third option.
Yeah,
he was. You might be on to something. I'm gonna go on mute.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, bro. We'll have to see if we'll see, because I think if he came with the Lakers, if he came here with the Lakers, forget the option part. Just say like the average shots. Like if he came with the Lakers, if I'm looking at Luka almost averaging 30, god damn it. If you got Austin, he gonna go up to like 22, 20, something like that, 25, right? I'm looking at the third option averaging around 12 to 13 shots a game, maybe 11, even between 11 and 13.
You're gonna get a lot of alley-oops, dunks, fast breaks.
Between 11 and 13. So I guess with the Wolves this year, we're gonna have to wait and see how many shots a game Kuminga gets. Because I think if my prediction with the Lakers, I think he would average somewhere around, I'll say in between 10 and 13. So I don't know. We'll see. Right. But anyway.
Can I get my take real quick?
Appreciate that take, Round Time. MJ, he is now available. What say you?
Yeah, my take is we need to trade LeBron to Philly. And then we got to get him out of here. Because Mannion is better than him. You know it. I know it. Everybody know it. all my people, everybody, we tired of LeBron. We want the James family gone. This is the Lake Show. I'm ready to start a new beginning. And then, because that Mannion kid could play hella D. And don't get no more guards. Mannion going to come up. But let's trade. We got two people. You could go for Noah from New Jersey, and you got that center from Charlotte, and you got Bay, and you got your boy from the other guy they're trying to get rid of, Hunter from Sacramento, and you got the guy from Chicago. So them your options. So I hope our guy, Palinka, get on that phone and get one of them guys or two of them guys. But we need to get these guards out of here. We don't need Dalton. We don't need the guard from Washington, and we definitely don't need Bronny James. He's just holding up a seat. It's a waste of time. And I hope these owners, that's why they want to take over, because they tired of the bull job. I can't wait till they take over. Because all this fugazi talking about some Bronny James. Get his butt out of here ASAP. Send him down there to his daddy. Let them worry about that. And let's get some ballers in here. That's our problem. We got to get ballers. You know what I'm saying? So we almost there. So he got to do this. And don't bring that guy from Denver, another 6'4", 6'5" guy. The
Oh, Bruce
guy,
Brown.
yeah,
Yeah.
don't bring, man. If he bring, I'm going to go off. I'm going to cuss this dude off. He better bring me a 6'8" to 6'10". I don't want to see no more 6'4", 6'3" guys. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're in good shape. This goofball just got to come on and don't be goofy and stop getting these little bitty guards. We need some power forwards now, and we could do something. Give my boy Luka them two power forwards, and we're going to get a lot of alley-oops, and their assist numbers should go high, and I think we'll be looking good. That's my take.
So MJ,
That's
do
his
you
take.
think that the NBA is like going to McDonald's? Like, yeah, let me get a number 2 and like a number 3.
No, there's a lot of trades out there. You can make a lot of trades. They still got option to make trades because they got them 3-2s, and people need them pick. And you got to remember, they don't want to pay the center from Chicago, the 6'8" guy, 6'9". They don't want to pay him, and New Jersey don't want to pay them. These guys are cheap. They don't want to pay these guys. So the Lakers will take them. We need them. We need 2 more big guys, and that'll put us over the hump. I'm tired of this, because you keep talking about LeBron James, son. Fook them sale jersey. Nigga, we trying to get a chip. Talking about some jersey. That's so stupid.
Okay.
Get this dude out of
Hey,
here.
appreciate
Hey, I'm just
appreciate
telling you
that
what
take.
they saying up top. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
That boy MJ
appreciate
crazy.
that take. Let's keep it going on the round table. And I'm going to, I guess, I'm going to apologize to MJ. That's my bad, my brother. I did not reiterate the question. So he went off about something that had nothing to do with the question that I've been asking everybody. But that's my fault, because I did not reiterate the question when I said, "What say you?" I just assumed that he knew the question already, because I've been asking everybody else. So that's
Bless
my
his
bad.
heart.
That's my bad. That's my bad. So he can comment again later. We're gonna keep it going on the round table. Sammy the man, are you there?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna ask you the question
Yeah.
before you start talking, because if I don't, maybe you're gonna go off on something else like MJ just did. So that's my bad. I'm gonna go ahead and ask you, Jonathan Kuminga going to the Wolves, not choosing the Lakers. You like it? You don't like it? You don't give a damn? Or what say you?
Don't give a damn, because there's other players out there, and I'm glad the saga over. Like I said in the chat, there's somebody I mentioned in the chat talking about Cam Whitmore would be a good 4 or 3, whatever you want to do. I'm hearing that he's going to be a free agent. Lakers only got a vet minimum they could give. I hope he can take it. He might try to go somewhere else. I don't know. It'll be good to get a player like that. I wanted the type of archetype like Kuminga, but not Kuminga when he didn't take the 2-year $10 million or more money the Lakers gonna give him. I always like, okay, that's a no. Move on. I thought he was going to the Cavs, but Peyton Watson got there first. And I will definitely go for archetype of player like Kuminga. I still think we could get a big as well. Just have to put some dominoes in effect. We're gonna see what Pelinka do. But when Lakers get a backup big and that starting four, the team gonna be better than a lot of people think. Because to me, the team is better defensively than last year already. Just getting the two, just getting Zaire Williams and Thibault that are known for defense. Well, Thibault for sure. Zaire gets a lot of steals. That's already better defensively. So we get more athletic, like I've been wanting, and help Reeves and Luca in the backcourt. It's all good. Walker Kessler gonna be healthy as can be, and we move forward. And somebody to cut, I'm agree with. I'm agree with JC. He said Dalton. It wouldn't hurt the books as much, but yeah, I think I will go. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind Dalton getting cut, and I wouldn't mind Lakers getting an archetype like Kuminga, somebody with some better IQ, because the IQ is a question with Kuminga. And Kuminga trying to get paid, y'all. He ain't trying to just stay. He trying to get paid. That's his whole thing. It's not staying with a team. It's getting paid. Then you think about it. He already got a ring, so he's not tripping off staying. He trying to get money. So yeah, that's my whole take. And I think we could get an archetype like Kuminga and a backup big. Hey, just run it. But we'll see. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of teams got extra players they need to get rid of, y'all. So a lot of the players can get waived before training camp. And really, I think the Lakers got to do something before training camp. Because training camp, the official training camp, you got to have 15 players. I don't think you can have 2017 with the training camp going to start, the official training camp, and you're not even going to use them guys. I don't know. Maybe y'all could clarify that, but
No,
yeah.
you're right.
Yeah. So before training camp, they got something going. They got something up their sleeve. I think they already knew Kuminga want to come, and I think they cut it off like, all right, let's go move on. Anyway, we already know what's going on. Everything else was just a lot of talk. Now it's time to get down to business. I'm glad the saga over with. If y'all know who Cam Whitmore is, search him up. That man can catch alley-oops. He can play defense when committed. That man got a shot on him. So, yes, Sam, that's my take.
Appreciate that. That take, Sammy the man. To verify, or to answer your question about training camp. You can have more than 15 in training camp, but of course, when the season starts, yeah, you got to drop that down to 15. So
Right.
camp, you'll be okay
Yeah.
though.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
appreciate that take, my brother.
Yeah.
We got Sneak. Sneak, yeah.
Yeah, what up, bro? You hear me?
My brother, what's happening, man?
Man, what's up, man? How you doing?
Chilling, my brother. I'm gonna ask you the question when it comes down to Kuminga, him joining the Wolves, the Lakers. You like it? You don't like it? You don't give a damn? Or what say you?
It really don't matter to me. I'll just, you know, um, if he did come, he came. He don't make no difference to me. None of the players that the Lakers pick up make a difference for y'all. To be real, because that's the reason why they're on the market. I mean, if they was that good, they'll be picked up already. And so the players that's being passed around now, they're really not gonna make a difference. At the end of the day, everybody that come there, y'all have to realize they have to be okay with the role of shooting threes and playing defense. That's all they gonna do because that's all you do when you play with Luca. You stand around, wait this, wait this, wait to catch the ball and shoot a three and play defense. You ain't doing nothing else. It's around Luca and AR. So, like I've been telling people, Kuminga ain't gonna want to come there anyway because if he wanted to get down and make money, he ain't gonna just stand around and be a 3 and D guy. He gonna want to go showcase his talent. He can't do that in LA. I mean, they're just being real. I know y'all. I know the Laker fans want everybody that sound good, but y'all have to realize what type of team you got. They told y'all from the start. They trying to build a team like the Mavericks team. And just being real, what the Mavericks team had 3 and D guys. Luca handled the ball 90% of the offense and dish it out for three or lobs. That's basically what the offense is gonna be. And so I always say, if Kessler go down, y'all are done. The Lakers are done. If Luca go down for a couple of games, the Lakers are done. I understand you saying you want a big, but that's not gonna happen. That's why they went and picked up the backup big, Kevon Looney. He ain't good either. Not my type of good. He a okay guy, but that's who y'all got until the season starts. They're not picking up nobody. And I'm not bashing on them. I hope they do good, but they're just being real. I'm just calling it like it is. A lot of people don't want to be honest. They still being the fandom. That's the fandom in them. So they don't want to be honest about their team. They just want to say, oh, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. We're going to win 50 games. We're going to win 60 games. No, you're not. Just keep it real. But another thing, DJ, a lot of people ain't talking about. Y'all got to realize too with the Timberwolves, they in the second April now, so they be looking out for trade talks for them to either get off of DiVincenzo because they're in the second April. They can't be in the second April. You can't go over the first April. So they got to get up off somebody. They was talking about it a couple screens ago. I heard it. A guy brought it up, and I'm like, a lot of people don't realize that. So this signing it it hurt them, but it also helped Kuminga too. But also too that brought them in the second area because so they can't really do nothing. So they got to trade somebody, and it may be DiVincenzo.
Do you, when it comes down to them, can they just cut a player?
Not sure about that. You talking about to bring them up under to bring them back up under the first April?
Right. Yeah.
That part I'll go to Gemini for that because I mean I know he know how it works. I'm not sure about that one.
They only would lose a draft pick like New York did that would be in a habitual second apron team. It's not as bad as what people making it sound like.
It actually being in the second neighborhood is actually bad. You can't do anything. Have you not looked at like the restrictions of the second
Right, that's
neighborhood?
why I
They
said you
don't.
can't do
They,
that.
they wait. Minnesota does not normally do in-season trades like that. Minnesota normally roll with the whole team they start with at the beginning of the season. That is the total difference. They don't normally do a mid-season all-star break trade. They don't normally do that. They normally whoever they start with, that's who they finish with. So with
Oh, so
them
no.
being a second apron team, it won't affect them like it will us, and they will have to be a habitual uh, team of the second apron to actually lose something, meaning those draft picks, a draft pick or two. So like they they're set up and their concept not the same like Rob point of view is. Rob give us a team. Rob aim in the trade at the trade deadline. Minnesota outlook is not the same. Whoever they start with, that's who they end with normally.
And then see another thing too with the Minnesota roster they got now, they still need a playmaker, and they lost their bigs. So I mean they're thin, and so
They
I mean
Lamelo's gonna be their playmaker.
he's not a
They
playmaker, bro.
a
He's
no
not an
AO
He's not
intruder.
He's
a
not a
playmaker.
playmaker. What?
Like
What?
like like
no
what
no
I'm
no.
saying. Go ahead, Jonah.
AO is the bench playmaker for the second squad. That's why they got him
Mm.
from Chicago. They also added Rocco, who is a 7'3" mobile big and he can shoot. So they had already solidified two spots of their bench already, right? Then you have what they already had. So they're gonna kind of balance out because they already had a bench. They really should have kept Lil Rob, but they traded Lil Rob in order to get AO. So they set themselves up nicely for this year. Like they just have to get used to ball,
Defense.
his shooting style, because they got to know when to go down there and fight for a rebound. That's the only if you're looking at a domino that can break their setup. Not knowing when to go rebound is ball. Other than for that, the rest of their setup is easy flowing chemistry.
But
Edwards don't.
they still need a
Edwards
backup
don't.
big.
They got Rocco from Chicago.
That was going to be
Oh,
my question. Who was their backup big? So you said
I
Rocco
mean, he.
73.
The Rocco that was supposed to be our pick when we drafted Theo. We had another pick, but we traded it for cash consideration to Chicago.
Hold on,
Chicago,
Okay.
Chicago got the 7-3 center that year. So now he's in with the Timberwolves.
Okay.
who? Tell me. Hold on. Who is
Rocco.
with the Timberwolves? They just drafted him or something?
No, he came from Chicago. He was our pick that we sold to Chicago for cash consideration.
When?
When we drafted Theo.
I just don't
We
think I
drafted
would put their eggs in one basket on that dude yet, bro. Like, I don't know.
Man, Rocco better than what you think.
I'm
We
just
talking
saying.
about Nick Richards. I want Rocco. You tripping?
That's who you want. But I'm saying that the Timberwolves are probably ain't ready to go all in with him as a backup big. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm just saying.
That's why they got him from Chicago, bro. No team normally do a trade with Chicago unless they get one player that they want, right? They did two different situations, and one was L, right, and the other one was Rocco. They didn't make that a part of the same trade. That was two different trades. They got exactly what they wanted.
What time will tell.
That's why they let Reed go. That's the main reason why they let Reed go. Big Jelly. He's with Charlotte now.
Right. Yeah, Nas Reed.
Right, but that's why they let Nas go. You wouldn't let Nas go unless you had something to fall back on, my G.
So you saying if what his name? Just say Rudy go down. You okay with Rocco running the show?
Yeah,
For the,
yeah.
okay, then what else? Then who gonna come in for Rocco?
I don't know who their third one is. I know they got Rocco. Hold on, I'll look it up right now.
Alexa, minute switch off.
Right on.
Because that's what I would keep if I was them. You want Rocco. He's young. He doesn't play as flat footed as Rudy Gobert does.
Mm-hmm.
He shoots, he passes, and he blocks. So you're getting a younger version of Gobert with more offensive output. Why wouldn't you want that?
I mean, It makes sense what you're saying. It'd be nice, If it worked, it worked. I'm just, I'm not familiar with him like that. You may know him, better than I do. I just don't think, he enough. But he could be, and again, I could be wrong. But with
The way we're talking about Walker Kessler, we could have had Rocco with no trade, and I would have been fine.
Hey, that's cool though.
But yeah, man. That's my how I feel about
takes
that.
need.
Yeah, man. I mean, so I just want to let y'all know that, bro. I appreciate you for coming on. I did need something to listen to. For the past couple of days, I've been wondering why he ain't came on. I'm like, man, I wish I had this nigga number because he need to come on. But
yeah,
but man, I appreciate you coming on. But over here it's 11 my time, so I got to go to work in the morning. I'm still trying to listen in, but I'm finna lay it down with the wife.
hey, that's what's up, man. Appreciate you coming on, man. Pretty much everything you said, I had said earlier in the stream. So I agree with everything you just said. I think Kuminga chose the Wolves more than the Lakers just because I think he's going to get more touches, and that's what he's looking for.
Yeah, because 90% of the offense is going to be with AR, and I ain't mean to cut you off
and Luka.
Yeah,
exactly. And I said the exact same thing. I said I think Kuminga was looking at the Lakers and saying, I think they're gonna take all the damn shots. Where can I get the most shots at or more shots at? Wolves or Lakers? And then chose the Wolves. That's what I think. That's
Yeah,
my
because the
take.
people
And,
that's in the starting lineup ain't even gonna get no touches. They gotta be knock down 3-point shooters and play defense. And if they don't, like I said, it's gonna be a sad season. But like y'all said it, and I have been saying it too. But I think I heard you or Gemini said, really, y'all ain't really gonna be the top Lakers like y'all used to be until y'all get robbed by the office. When you get robbed by the office and get another GM, then things will open up for y'all. But right now, Rob is in y'all way. It ain't nothing else.
and to
Hey,
answer
that
your
Mo.
question is Bringer, number 19 with
Yeah.
the Timberwolves. That's the third center on their team.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the name? Said that in the chat. Shout out to Marcus right there. Appreciate that.
All
That's
right,
what's
man.
up,
Y'all
man.
have a good one, man.
Appreciate it, Sneak, man. Showing up, showing some love, bro.
For sure.
We got two more people to give they take. Lakers all day. You there?
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
All right, man. Kuminga not choosing the Lakers. You like it? You don't like it? You don't give a damn. What say your ass? Because you've been telling me he coming to the Lakers all for the
I
all
know,
season.
I know, I know. I've been saying that, man.
Yeah.
I'm hurt, dog. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, dog. I'm hurt, and I thought he was coming here. Cause you know what I'm saying. I felt like we had a spot for him to play small forward or power forward or whatever. But I mean, that's on him. He took less money to go to the Minnesota Timberwolves, and like the guy said, like he don't want to be a spot up shooter and play defense. You know what I'm saying? He needs the ball in his hands, just like Austin Reeves does to create for himself, and Luca needs the ball. You know what I'm saying? But over there, I think it's going to be tough for him to even get the ball because you're going to have LaMelo, Anthony, and McDaniels. They're all 1, 2, 3, and you playing power forward, you're going to be the fourth option. And plus, low key, Rudy Gobert going to be, he going to be setting picks, so he going to get the ball too for freak, saying like alley oops and all that stuff. So I don't know, but it's up to him, bro. It's whatever, bro. But you never know. He might be traded again because of he might not like it over there because he might not be getting the ball like he wants to. You know,
Maybe.
but for our teams that we need to cut, players that we need to cut, I think we need to cut Bronny James because I mean, like, is he gonna play? Like, I don't think so. Um, Jake Laravia, I'm done with him. I'm like he didn't do anything in the playoffs for me, so I'm cool with him. Dalton Connect. I mean, we might have to move all three of those guys because the only person that we should keep is Vando because Vando he gives us defense, right? And you have Thero, and you have Thibault, and you have Zaire Williams, right? What if Matisse Thibault gets hurt like he did last season? You know what I'm saying? And then what if Williams gets hurt? And then now you're down to two small forwards. That's Vando and that's Thero, right? So people thinking about, oh, what I'm saying, we need to go get rid of, Vando or Dalton or Jake. You gotta realize Vando, we need him too. Because we need defense. Because if those two guys can't play defense and Thero can't play defense, Thero can't be the only guy out there playing defense. Basketball is a team effort. Basketball is somebody gotta play defense. So yeah, I don't think Vando going nowhere. But I think really it might be probably Dalton, maybe Bronny James might be leaving, and probably Jake might be staying on one of the two, one of the three. But whoever it is, we got to go get Cam Whitmore. But the thing is with Cam Whitmore, we don't know if his blood clot is good or not. Because what I'm saying, he's still, what I'm saying, like he was dealing with the blood clot. So that's a serious thing in basketball. So I don't know if he's
I didn't know he
healthy.
had that.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. That's why Loki he didn't play because
Mm.
he had a blood clot situation. So yeah, I don't know if he's might be healthy or not, but somebody could look it up. But if he's healthy, then yeah, let's ride. Let's go get him because that could be our he can come off the bench for us and give us buckets of the shoe. He could play defense and all that. But if he's not healthy enough to come here, then this our team's gonna be our team. Yeah.
Hey,
So
that's what JC been saying all freaking all off season, man. We're just gonna
yeah,
cut a player and this is
yeah,
it.
yeah. This our team, bro.
D-
But I
uh,
feel like go ahead.
DJ, I just have a quick question. The
Yeah.
question I'm asking both of y'all too right now is he said go get somebody else. Does he realize we got 16 MFs?
No. I know that, but I'm saying like we're gonna have to cut somebody though, right? Duh, we're gonna have to
We
cut
have to,
somebody.
bro. Let me explain. And this is why it don't make no sense. Y'all keep saying, "Oh, let's go get Cam Whitmore." The reason why we were going after Jonathan Kuminga and
Hmm.
able to give Jonathan Kuminga the contract we were able to get him is via a sign in trade, because when you sign in trade for him, you can give him the 16, the 15, the 12, whatever,
Hmm.
right? And now you still have to cut somebody. Now you're telling us up here that the Lakers are gonna go get Cam Whitmore and now have to wave and stretch two niggas versus having to wave and stretch one nigga. That makes no sense, sir. The Lakers aren't gonna do that. So you sitting here saying, "Oh, we should cut Bronny James and we should cut Dalton and cut the other nigga." Like, that's not gonna happen. What's gonna happen is we're not picking up not one that nigga, right? When we gonna stretch and wave one person, and that's it. There is no Cam Whitmore. There is no Bruce Brown. None of all that that's a gone. That's a gonito. That's not happening, sir. That's not happening. The only reason why we were able to offer Jonathan Kuminga anything was because we was gonna put Vando's ass on the trading block. But Atlanta didn't want Vando. So if Atlanta don't want Vando, guess what happens? We don't really get and Kuminga had to also agree to the deal. Kuminga didn't want to come here.
Yeah.
But now you expect us to get. Please explain to me how we gonna get Cam Whitmore, sir.
Isn't he gonna be a free agent coming up soon?
You tell me. So how we gonna get him?
So don't we supposed to be just like y'all said? We gotta cut somebody, right?
Yeah, to
That
make
knocks us
15.
down to 15.
So
We
why
cut
would we
somebody
cut?
that knocks us down to 15. You
So
saying
we're gonna.
Okay.
sign him, that brings us right back to 16.
Shit, I'll just cut two people. Fuck it. And just go get
No,
Cam.
Cursing.
My bad.
Cursing.
I mean, I'll
so you
just
gonna
cut.
cut?
You
Okay.
okay?
So you're gonna cut two
You,
people. Now
Yeah.
that's two contracts going against your books.
Oh shoot, we
Now
need some.
next season, guess what? You don't get the MLE no more, nigga. You don't get nothing no more next year. You stuck now. Now you can't do nothing.
Lakers all day. This is why I
Okay.
told you, if you're babysitting a child and you watch them tear up the living room and you're just
Mhm.
watching them and you don't say nothing, am I mad at the child or should I be mad at you?
Me.
Okay. Now that you're trying to clean up the living room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should I be happy that you're cleaning up a living room that shouldn't have got effed up in the beginning?
Mm.
Yeah, a little bit. You should be a little happy.
Well, this is the GM that we're dealing with, damn it. And you're not looking at the situation.
Oh, yeah. The GM messed us up heavy, bro. He
Bro,
messed us up heavy, dog.
this is the
He's
same
too
GM
weird.
that said it's hard to buy a house in this economy, or whatever that analogy he said when he tried to explain why we couldn't go get what we had to go get. This is the same nigga, and y'all still got all this hope. I don't even know how Gemini, I don't know where they get this hope
No,
from.
no, I got a better one. No,
Whoa! I don't
no,
know who you talking about. I
I
know
got
one
a better
involved
one.
in here. Go ahead.
No, I got a better one. DJ, I want to run the Twin Tower system without another Twin Tower. Who said that?
Rob Palinka.
Who said that? DJ, who said that? Don't run, DJ. Who said that?
Wait,
That's
what
Jay.
happened? I'm
See,
sorry. I
now,
was talking to my boy.
I said, who said they want to run a Twin Tower system without another Twin Tower? Who said that?
Wasn't that Rob who said that?
God damn it!
Was it?
That's what I'm saying. Wasn't it Rob Palinka who said that?
Yeah.
Wasn't it Rob who said that?
Okay, so
Yeah.
once
Hey, you know
again,
what? It's
Lakers.
funny. It's funny too. It's funny too. He said that, but then earlier in like what a couple years ago, before he said that, he didn't got rid of the freaking twin towers that we had. We had Dwight Howard and
Thank
JaVale
you,
McGee. He got rid of
thank
them.
you.
Yeah, and
So
BJ. Go ahead.
Lakers all day.
Yeah.
Off of what you just said,
Mm-hmm.
Robert do that move because he wants to run the twin tower system without another twin tower.
Yep. He gonna want to play small ball with the Twin Tower. That's it. He gonna have one Twin Tower, but not the other one.
Okay,
But then that my problem is like, are we really gonna put Quentin Grimes at the 3 guard position when he's like
Man,
6'3", 6'4"? That's what I don't
no.
want. Because
Probably not.
if you put Loki, if you put Jake out there, that's a bad matchup.
I mean, it's better. I mean, Jake is 6'7" though, ain't he?
Yeah, but his ass,
Yeah,
my
he's-
bad.
Jake
He's
is
behind
like
that.
Jake is
6'8".
starting. You're
Yeah,
gonna
he's
Jake is like
6'7".
6'8".
He's
You're gonna most
6'8".
likely probably start the Zaire Williams guy.
Yeah, that's a better fit right there.
You're not gonna put You're not gonna put Quentin Grimes at the 3. That's I
No,
mean,
that's wild. To JJ Redick
I
does
mean,
that.
they
No,
could.
wait,
But
He,
that's what
he
that's what
can
they
play
did
it.
that. But that's what they did
Oh, he could
last
play
year
the
with Marcus
6'3".
Smart.
Oh, that
Yes,
is true,
They did
DJ.
that
Yeah,
That is
you're
last
right,
year.
true. That
DJ.
is
So
true.
that's
Wasn't they
why.
doing that with Marcus Smart?
We did
That's
do
what
that.
but
that's what I'm
wait,
We
saying.
did
but
That's
do.
why
We did.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did it with him. That's what I'm saying.
But that's
you,
bad
you have to
basketball, though,
But
bro.
wait, is
no
Grimes?
wait. You have to
But
look at the type caliber player that you're asking to guard a bigger position. Do you think they actually can do it and they have the goal to do it?
there's
Grimes
Yeah.
can do it. I've never said he can't do it. I just said if I'm looking at it, because
Mm-hmm.
what he almost averaged like 14 points. I don't want to put all my points with my starters like y'all normally want to do. I
Mm-hmm.
want my bench to be able to score and give my starters their rest.
I got
So
you,
that's
Gemini.
Hey, I
why
ain't
I wouldn't do it.
But Gemini,
Hey,
so you
I ain't mad at you because that's exactly what I've been trying to do for the freaking I don't know how many years. That's why I've been wanting Austin and when we had Rui to come off our bench. I've been saying that forever. But
yeah.
hey, let's before we get to the free for all because it's only one more person up on here that hasn't get their take yet. Don, you there?
Yes, sir.
My brother, man, appreciate you showing up, showing some love. So Jonathan Kuminga chose the Wolves over the Lakers. You like it? You don't like it? You don't give a damn? Or what say you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm a little split. The part of me that doesn't really give a damn. I don't think he's gonna make that much of a difference. To tell you the truth, I kind of feel that Jonathan Kuminga, he was gonna be regulated to just spotting up and shooting, and then the occasional get the ball towards the end of the shot clock and try to make an athletic play and stuff like that. And I don't think he's as good of a shooter as needed at that position in order to do it right. So so I don't think he's gonna make that much of a change. And then also I feel like he's not big enough for the position. There's a lot of players that he's gonna have to guard at that position. I don't think that he's like the best fit for that. The other side of the coin for me is that there's a lot of people that wanted Jonathan Kuminga on the team. A lot of people. Some people brought it up on here. There's a lot of people in media and just in general. It's just been something that's been, everybody. A lot of people have been looking forward to. But I kind of wanted it to happen because I kind of wanted the team to be as complete as possible, so that it shows what the team could be with the player that everybody wanted at the 4. So there's less excuses for everybody to have for how things turn out with the team and everything like that. So yeah, that's both sides of it for me. So the next thing is like who should get cut. I think personally, I think Bronny James should get cut, but I don't know. Like, JC brings this up sometimes that yeah, business wise, the fans coming in to see him, they always chanting for him to get into the game. Everybody, he's selling his jersey crazy. So, business wise, it makes sense. And then also maybe they, just out of respect for LeBron, unless they send him over to Philly or something, out of respect for LeBron, I can see them just holding on to him, just for the politics of it all. So if that's not the reason, the other player who I think is better than Bronny James is Hardy. I think Hardy. I think he's in the last year of his contract, $6 million. And I think he would be the odd man out because they do have a lot of guards, and so I think he's going to be either towards the end of the bench, or he's not going to really see any training time, any playing time, not even over like Carr or anything. But I do think that they might. I think he would be the odd man out if anything. So yeah, I think that's how it's going to play out. And some players that I'm not sure if you act as part of it too, but some players that I think might be a good choice to bring in would be like Jalen Smith out of Chicago. Like I said before, even Sadiq Bey. Like I said before, I think they need like a bigger forward than even what Jonathan Kuminga is. He's only 6'7", pretty slim. So a bigger body like Jalen Smith, Sadiq Bey. I'm not totally sure if they would start, but I think they'd be they'll definitely be a good depth piece. And I feel like when the Lakers are playing teams like New York, like they're playing against Cat, they got to play against Paolo Banchero, they got to play against who else is out there? Chet Holmgren. Like there's a lot of big forwards that's like 6'10" and 7 foot and up. And small like Jonathan Kuminga is not going to do the job. So I think that they need a bigger player at the 4. So that's how I kind of see things going. But I don't know if JC could look into it. Like I said, I think Hardy should go, but I don't know if he's waived and stretched. If the whole $6 million counts. Like if that stays on the books, or if only like I think it's waived and stretched over 3 years, or if only like the $2 million stays on the books, right? So I don't know.
No,
It depends on. So who you talking about? Hardy?
Yeah, like
Hardy came a part of a trade.
Yeah,
Hardy can't be a part of the trade yet.
No, he came as a part of a trade. He is the only player on our roster that we can waive and not have a penalty.
What
He
you
is
mean
the
by not
only
have a penalty?
because he came a part of a trade.
Okay, so what do you mean by
We
not
can
have a
waive
penalty?
him. We can waive him. It doesn't affect nothing. Our books, nothing.
It doesn't stay on the books.
We
Okay.
don't waive him. We're still at 16 players, and we got to figure it out. He is the only player on our roster that applies to. There's nobody else.
Okay. Anybody else vouch for that? Like everybody else could confirm that?
yeah, it's cool. I mean, I kind of want to keep Hardy though. I don't know. I just think he's going to be a sneaky, pretty good player for us. But
yeah, I just don't think he's going to play.
But it's still so. I get what Gemini is saying, right? But it still hits our cap regardless.
Yeah, I ain't never.
Yeah. So I get what he's saying about penalties
if
and all
not
that.
going by a certain date, yeah. If he's not going by a certain date, yes. But if he's gone by that certain date, no.
Okay, so what's the certain date? Do you know?
I think it's the start of training camp. We have to make a decision on him by the start of training camp.
Okay, I ain't never heard that before. Like a player.
NBA NBA.com, ESPN said that when we did the trade, because they figured we was gonna bring somebody else in.
All right. Yeah, I guess maybe I'll try to look it up if somebody else can look it up and confirm it. I just never heard that before. Like it wouldn't count against the books at all, and just randomly James Hart and like Jaden Hardy that'll be his situation. I don't know. Maybe somebody else can confirm that, but it sounds a little odd to me. But yeah. So another player that people have been saying like Jared Vanderbilt should get waived, but he has a second year. Like he has a player option next year, so you don't want to waive him because it's gonna count against the books this year. It's also gonna not that actually because his number because he's owed such a big amount over the next 2 years. The amount that's going to be on the books for him over the time period, I think it's like 3 years, is going to be like $5 million a year. So you don't want to waive him because it's going to be a chunk of the cap that's just dead because of his money. So I wouldn't waive Vanderbilt for that reason. So one thing I thought of might still be an option, and it's not the best player coming back, but Patrick Williams. He's a little bigger body. He's a shooter. There's other things that he doesn't do well, but he's also a bad contract. He has what I think he has 3 years left on his contract. So maybe the Lakers could trade with them, trade 2 players, and get him back, and not have to like count something else towards their books for the future. They do a 2-for-1 deal with him. I'm pretty sure. At this point, Chicago want to let him go with the new draft pick that they Caleb Smith that they picked up. So that might be an option or somebody else in that type of situation.
Right, I hear you, man. Yeah. So to answer your question though about the cap and everything like that. So yeah, Hardy. If the Lakers waive Hardy, it won't affect the cap next year. It is because it's only $6 million. So yeah. It's not going to go on the books next year. But yeah, like players like Vando, because it's such a bigger contract and stuff like that, and he has a contract next year as well. Waiving him would definitely go on our books next year. So yeah, that's definitely. But yeah, Hardy, no, it'll be just dead money next year. So
okay.
So DJ,
right, cool.
did Jaden Hardy make it to the Slovenian trip?
Oh.
Good question. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, they had a picture. Let me see. They had a picture of everybody. Let me see if I can find it. Appreciate that take though, Dom, man. It's not free for all. I don't know how long
That is a good
live for. I'll probably be live for another 30 minutes. Let me see. Lakers.
That's a good question, JC. Did he make the trip?
Mm-hmm. Because that'll answer everything right there.
That's true. Let me see.
They said that he had like the worst. They say like he had like the worst defense, like throughout the whole NBA, like last year, the last couple years.
That's not true. That's not true.
It's not true.
That young man balls. I'm not even gonna cap on it. I know everybody trying to figure out who we gonna cut and woo. That young man could ball. You have to put a lot of these NBA players. If you put them in the right system, just the right system, you would get what you really want or more out of a player. But most of the time, it's the system that mess these players up. That young man can ball.
But balling.
So
like the balling, like everybody.
To answer the question, yes, he is on the Slovenian trip. There's 18 players there right now. So go ahead.
I'm saying balling, like you say, when everybody say a player could ball, that's on offense. That doesn't often have anything to do with defense.
No, not me. No, wait. Me, I talk about both sides of the ball. I don't talk about one side. I talk about both sides. I admit if you're trash on offense, but you're a damn good defender. If you're good on defense, on offense, however, I call it exactly what it is. because we normally run a zone, right? We normally
Mhm.
run a zone. We don't normally run a man to man. And it's when we run these two different zones that actually mess these players up. Because some of our players normally play angles. That's how at the previous organization, that's how they got all them steals. That's how the defensive rating went up, right? They was able to help better on defense because of the way the system that they was in was. But when they come here, the system is different. So to keep a player in tune into what's going on, you have to like get the best attributes out of that player. Hardy can ball on both sides of the ball. And in fact, I would say this. He's a version of Marcus Smart without the star power.
Well, I'm looking it up right now, and it says that Jaden Harley is frequently cited as one of the worst defenders in the NBA, with reports indicating his defense talent expected and his expected impact rank in the first percentile of all players. So first among the worst players in the NBA. So I mean, I wouldn't. That's disrespect to put Marcus Smart in that conversation. To put his name on Marcus Smart is crazy.
He's worse than Austin Reeves?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Clearly, he is.
Oh,
I mean, just look it up. Google it. Look it up.
Did you watch this? No, JC. JC, watch this. And everybody on the panel, watch this. Did you watch him actually play, sir?
Of course. I mean, I've seen games. I'm not watching. I'm not watching Dallas games like that or whatever team he got traded to after that. But I've seen him play. But it's not nothing. I've seen he has offensive skills. I've seen that. But on defense, it's nothing stuck out. So that's pretty much that.
In other words, did he stay in front of his man? You said you watched him play. Okay. Did he stay in front of his man?
Not all the time. Definitely not all the time. Do you want to look it up yourself? I mean, men lie, women lie.
Once again, this is why I asked y'all. Did you watch the player play previously to come in here? And the main question I asked you, did he stay in front of his man? If you watched him play, sir, you can answer that. You're pivoting. Answer the question, sir.
I did answer the question. I said that no, not all the time has he stayed in front of his man. No, he is not. And then also, why? If I'm pivoting, why are you pivoting against because
I watched the young man play. He stayed in front of his man.
All right, so why don't you just Google it? Just look it up.
But his numbers,
Google is not 4K.
Yeah, but if his defense is good, his numbers should show that. I mean, that's why there's numbers. Your numbers show, like, that's the thing, right? Like, your numbers show like what you do on the court. So, like, if his numbers aren't adding up to what you're saying,
okay, let me say it like this.
So the thing is too, when it comes down to which part of the defense are we talking about? Because if you can talk about defensive ratings, you can talk about other things when it comes down to defense. So I'm looking at right now the worst defensive ratings rankings for just last year, and I don't see his name in the top 25. So I can read you the names that they have right here. It's this guy Carrington. Oh, never heard of that nigga. AJ Green, DeMar DeRozan, Sadiq Bey, CJ McCollum, Tim Hardaway Jr., Jamal Murray.
Damn.
Rollins, Siakam. Boy, he old. Look, Quentin Grimes. We picked him up. He had one of the worst defensive ratings last year.
Thank you.
Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, James. Well, you know James Harden. He on there.
Oh yeah, James Harden got it. Oh yeah.
You know
the last 5 minutes of that fourth quarter, boy. Woo. Boy.
So yeah. So I mean, I haven't seen him. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna type him
When
in. Uh,
the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, DJ, and the whole panel is because his man have the ball. He's in front. Mainly, his guy does a back step or a side step jumper, right? Or pass the ball and then may slide by him, but not head up defense. Just getting overpowered. That doesn't happen with Harden. That's why I asked him, did he watch him play? He said he watched him play. I asked the question. He's the answer he gave, he couldn't have watched this young man play.
All right, if you say so. So I could just name
DJ
any.
just read it to you.
Are you
DJ
just
just read it to you.
are you just
You
like
said
are you
you
looking
read
at
what
are
you
you
read.
look did you look at highlights before he like okay, welcome to Los Angeles Lakers, Jaden Hardy, and they look at his highlights and see him play? Like
Who?
that's what it seems like you did. Like
No, 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 no,
I
no,
don't know
no,
who's
no, no,
randomly
no.
how many
Who
random
is the
Dallas
only?
Mavericks games did you watch?
Who is the only person up here, sir, that start watching basketball at 5 o'clock in the evening? That's me. And I don't shut my TV off till the last West Coast game go off.
And they
you
don't
got
The
even
you
get
got
whole
on
panel
TV.
could tell you
The
that.
Mavericks don't even get
you
on
got to
TV, bro.
I watch
you got
I watch
you
the
got to you got to
whole NBA
Okay, so
and
hold
I
on, so
watch
hold on,
it
so hold on.
hey
online.
So this, so
hey
hold
you
on.
got
So
to you
this
got
is
to
from a Dallas. So hold on. This is from a Dallas Mavericks fan, coming directly from a Dallas Maverick fan, straight from a Dallas Maverick fan. Right? He says
Hmm.
he's not very athletic, doesn't have a good handle, can't regularly blow by defenders. He's one of the worst finishers at the rim I've ever seen for a scoring guard,
That I
according to
can't
tape.
agree with.
And he's a below average playmaker and defender. If you're a role player whose only asset is scoring, you just can't afford to have a cold stretch or you become unplayable. So that's from an
just
actual
to
Dallas Mavericks fan, and this is from a year ago.
just to clarify, Gemini,
Yes,
aren't you
sir.
retired? Aren't you retired?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So just to let you know, Don, I ain't gonna lie to you. People like me and a lot of other people, who got to go to work every day. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
They
saying?
got jobs, bro. I watch basketball.
We got that's what I was gonna say. Like we it's hard for us to catch a lot of games because we got lives. We got to go to work. We got kids. We
Mm-hmm.
got things to do, things like that. But when you retired, you got a lot of time on your hands. So I'm just I'm not gonna just dismiss when Jim and I say he watched a lot of basketball games or he watched a lot of whatever like that. I can't dismiss it because he is retired. He at the house all day. Like, you know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying.
I,
and, and,
I get
and
that.
I
I
can
get.
put in a private link for when you miss a game, you can go back and watch it. If from beginning to end, if you want that link, I could easily put it up here for you.
All right, I hear what you're saying. The one thing is that Jaden Hardy, like a lot of other, is a role player. I don't even think that he probably played like 10 minutes a game per night. So it's just like a random name to be like his game. So I mean, yeah, that's almost like you saying like I could pick out a name for any player in 30 teams that plays 10 minutes and you're gonna know his game. Like that's pretty that's
Well, my thing is
unrealistic.
this,
I mean.
right? If
If
I'm if
you
I'm
watch the
if
game,
I'm getting this info from somebody who's a fan of the team, and he's saying that this nigga's a below average defender, right? I asked Google too. I asked Google just to check Google, make sure Google was okay. I asked Google. I said, "Is Austin Reeves a good defender?" Austin Reeves said. Google said no. So
Okay.
I thought Google, Google might lie to a nigga, but no, Google.
Yeah, I'm looking it up online. It says the average defensive rating in the NBA is 110.6, and then poor defensive rating is 115 and higher. And then I'm looking at statmuse.com, and it shows Jaden Hardy for the last 4 years had defensive rating over 118, and last year was 124. So I mean, like I said, I mean, numbers
Man,
and
124. God damn.
numbers and what you saw, twice a year or something like that. Whatever
Twice
could
a
be
year.
different.
So
Could
more
be
than
different,
twice
bro.
a year, because
All right.
I'll ask you the question again. When his
Tonight,
man is in front of him, do he stay in front of his man? Which
like I
is
said,
one of our problems on our team. So that's why I'm asking you a specific question.
clearly he does not. If he's he's the worst defensive
I'll
rating
be
in the
back.
NBA, that's what you're
Man,
not getting.
if he's worse than Austin Reeves, I mean, good God.
Good God.
I'm about
Like,
to look
that's
at.
pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Hey,
Because
you know what?
Austin Reeves tries and gets cooked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we
Austin Reeves
don't.
had
Yeah,
100.
and
Austin Reeves last year
and,
is 117. So
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
and
not too far.
we don't know. Like, hey, look, we don't know who's gonna get cut. We just making guesses. You know what I mean? That Don could be right.
Right.
It could be Hardy that be freaking get cut or waived or whatever. We don't know, man. But I don't know, man. I just think only reason I say Hardy might be a sneaky good player for us is because of his offensive threat. I wasn't even looking at his
Yeah.
defense. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was just looking at him coming off the bench and freaking knocking down some threes for us. You know what I'm saying? A guy that shoots 40%.
That's all we need.
Hey,
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I wasn't. And
DJ, you might not know how
even
to
if
play defense.
right, even
That's what I'm
if Don,
saying.
what Don was saying, oh, like, he only gonna get like if he does stay, if he makes the cut and he only plays 10 minutes for us or whatever. I'm like, yeah, that's probably. To be honest, that's probably the amount of minutes I would want him to play because if he is a bad defender, I don't want him out there for long. I need you to get out
Right.
there and give me some threes. That's
Yeah.
it, bro.
Yeah, I like his
Give
game.
go give me about
Yeah.
7 points, 2 threes, and
Not,
then a free throw, and sit your
not,
ass down.
Yeah.
Right.
now, DJ, can I ask you this question, DJ?
Yeah.
Who did we trade with to get this man?
Oh boy.
Why you gotta ask it just to him though? Like you ask everybody else. Like
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay,
I'm trying to think.
can you answer that question, sir?
yeah,
No,
I mean,
don't help him, JC. Don't help him,
why?
JC.
Why I gotta need help? God damn. We traded DeAndre Ayton.
That's right.
And what team was that with?
That's the Wizards. So part of the reason, just so you know, I'm not sure.
Thank
All
you.
right, so let me ask you then. All right, now you playing Guess Who and all like
Guess who?
you playing Jeopardy and all that.
No, because y'all bringing up Dallas. He was not a part of their system.
Let
He
me ask.
played
No,
better
I
with
started to speak.
Washington.
I started to ask you a question. What was the reason why? What was the reason why they traded Ayton for James Hardy? Jaden Hardy.
James Hardy.
Jaden Hardy.
Because really, they needed a center.
Because the Wizards
They
needed a
needed
center.
Yes, because Sarge is like AD. You really don't want Sarge playing the center position. You
Okay.
want Aiton and Sarge coming up behind him, if anything. You do not
Big
want Sarge starting because Sarge way less than AD, even now.
Okay.
So
And
if Aiden is available and it's only 2 million more, I will do that trade standing on a handstand eating a pizza. It makes no sense not to do that trade. I'm glad Rob called me with that trade. I'm like, whoa, boy, you just saved my job.
all right. So
Yeah,
all right. So you
I'm not gonna lie.
done?
I wish you would have kept Hayden, but that had
So
to be
you
a
done?
reason why that we
Yeah.
freaking it had to been the reason why it's just Aiden wanted out like that. That's the only way you would make a trade like that. But go ahead.
The other part of that, because I mean, it's not only about the Wizards getting the player. The Lakers traded him because it is a $2 million gap, and they needed the money in order to pay the free agents that came in. They didn't have the money, so they needed to get money off the books in order to pay the guys that came in. So that $2 million came in help for that, and then also with that, they got 2 draft picks in order to bring in party as well. So it wasn't just about the player and the fit and all that kind of stuff. They needed to save the money in order to sign the player, their free agents. So that was the other half of it. So
And I
Who
want
is
to add.
our 16th player? Who is
But
our
damn, they couldn't.
16th player, and what is his
My
position?
my thing is, damn, they couldn't freaking trade for another center. Like, god damn it, go ahead.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
know. Yeah,
A
basically.
power forward that was on their team. So hold on.
Right.
Who is our 16th player, and what is his prime position?
there is no 16 player. There's 1 through 16. There's no.
It is
You're,
our
you're
six.
number 9.
How,
You're number
how
10.
many
You're
play,
number
how
11.
many players do we have on the team right now, sir?
16, but they're not numbered,
God
bro.
damn it. So who is our? I said,
What
who
number?
is our 16th player, and
What
what
num?
is his position?
What number is Vanderbilt? What number on the team is Vanderbilt?
I
Well,
be
it
damn.
depends. Well, okay, look, are you going by
What are you
salary?
What are you saying?
If he's going by salary, then you can answer that question.
He's not even going by salary.
How do you know? Did you ask him?
I know he's not.
Who
Okay.
is our 16th player right now on the roster?
Are you going by
Sir.
salary? Watch this.
Nah, he asked the question.
Are you going by salary?
Oh my
The last
God.
player that I'm
You,
going by the last player that we signed.
Oh, okay.
the last player that the Lakers signed.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
I think that was. Oh, I'm not. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I know.
Hold on.
I
The
know,
last
but I
player.
don't say nothing.
It wasn't.
Help him out, Sammy.
It
Help
wasn't.
him out, Sammy.
It wasn't Mamu. Hold on.
No, I
Help
think
him
I'm,
out,
I'm,
Sammy.
I'm, I'm gonna let him guess. I'm letting him guess
I
some
think
more.
Hold on. Give me
Seven.
1 second.
Wasn't
1 second. 1 second.
it? Okay.
The Looney.
I just said.
I didn't hear you. Looney.
Oh, okay.
But but him being the
Are you
last
sure
player,
it's Looney?
the
Are
last
you
player
sure
that
it's
they
Looney?
signed doesn't make him the 16th.
Are you
Like
sure that it's Looney?
what?
He
Are you
caught.
sure that it's
Oh, motherfucker! Oh, they just got Zaire Williams.
Are you
Oh.
sure that it's Mr. Williams?
Is it Thibault? Like what is bro? Just
It's
answer.
Thibault.
There you go.
It's
There you
like
go. That's why I said I
it's
was
like
on. Yeah,
unnecessary.
it's
And
Bible.
watch
Yeah.
and watch the statement that you make have nothing to do with him being the last player. What does that mean? He's the last player signed. So what?
So that made 16 players, correct?
Okay, so what's your point?
What position does he naturally play?
I'm not over here just answering your questions, Joe. Just make your statement, bro. Like you
What
don't got to
is
do all
his,
this.
what is his
Come on.
natural position, sir?
Nah, just speak your thoughts, dog. Like, come on, dog. Ain't nobody over here answering every single question every 5 seconds, bro. Come on.
Thibault is normally a shooting guard / power forward. I mean small forward. I'm sorry, small forward. So Hardy problem is when he was in Dallas, they was using him as a SG only. He was getting a lot of going against taller players rather than what Washington used him as a combo, right? So then to come to the Lakers now, after all what you said, there's no reason to keep him, right? Like I was saying earlier, it's a certain day we have to cut him by where it won't affect us in order to keep Mr. Thibault.
What
Or
what day is that?
I'm about to look it up right now.
I gotta find that too.
Because that's important because that's when they'll probably do their move or before.
I
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, let us know, Gemini. Let us know.
Because if that's the case, they setting up something right now.
Exactly.
You can't wait. You can't wait to know. It takes time to do stuff. So or they already have it officially, and plus they gotta talk to Adam Silver, make sure the trade is set. All that other stuff. You know how that go. Money right.
And you know what? a good, I'm going to say this, a good GM, right? He would already have a plan B just in case Kuminga fails. You know what I mean? So he would
Right,
already be
right,
setting
right,
this
right,
up.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
What y'all
maybe they.
what y'all feel
Maybe
about Pete Washington? I thought they said Dallas made him available.
he.
Who?
I don't think we.
PJ
PJ
Washington.
Washington. They want a first round pick. The Lakers
Oh,
ain't. The Lakers don't have it.
oh, damn! They want a first rounder for PJ.
Yeah.
All we got is that pick swap, 2 expiring contracts, and 2 second-round picks.
You have to give
I,
all your assets for him. I wouldn't do that.
We can do it at the mid season trade, but we can't do it right now.
You can't do what?
Why midseason?
Because it should be available to trade one of those pick swaps, Sam.
Oh, the pick one. I thought we only had one.
We
No,
got two.
We got
we
two.
have three. We have 3 pick swaps with them, and we gave them 2 first rounders.
Oh, to Utah.
Utah.
Yeah, man. If I'm keeping a fuck, man. Let's go get Cam Whitmore, bro. He's wave. It's easy. It just. I mean, I know it's crazy, but
He
yeah,
like
I
six.
don't know.
Yeah,
He
somebody
like
tell
6'5", 6'6" though, right?
I'm about to say how
No,
tall
he
is
like
Ken?
6'7". He like 6'7".
Yeah, but he's not a power
Yeah.
forward though. I don't think he's not. See,
No, he
that's what I
can
was
play the
saying.
4. He can play the
Jonathan
4.
Kuminga's of. That's what I was saying before. I mean, to each his own, but I think they need a bigger power forward for the bigger, power forwards in the NBA. I wouldn't get such a small
Well,
forward.
they got Mama. They got Mama.
He's
They
6'7".
got one. Yeah,
Yeah, they
he's
got
6'9". I mean, they just got one. They just feel like he won't be good enough to guard, the mobile power forwards, like a PJ Washington. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like that.
But you
Yeah.
gotta think about it too, though. Like, cause Kuminga only 6'7", and they was talking about slotting him at small forward and let Luka play a lot of the power forward on defense.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's a foul idea because again,
Real foul.
Paul Anthony Towns, Chet Holmgren, Paolo
Yeah.
Banchero. I mean, for LeBron, you know what LeBron would do to Luka if he guarded him? Like, come on, nah, that's not. That sounds good for the teams that's playing the teams that's not good, but when you playing like real teams, it's not going to work.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The guy from the Bulls, Jalen, what's his name? Jalen, what was it? Jalen. No, I'm talking about the power
Jalen
forward from
Smith?
the Bulls.
Jalen Smith,
Hey,
yeah,
he's a power forward.
yeah, I like him. I like his game.
He's a power forward. Like, he's a legit power forward.
Who would you
But
put
but is
like
he a
in
starting
the spots
caliber
that you
power
talk
forward?
about? You took
What's that, DJ?
who would you put in the spots that you talk? So if we're talking about like when you mentioned certain players like Chet and all the other players LeBron, all those other players you're talking about. Who would you put from our roster right now? Who would you put at the 4 to guard those guys?
It has to be
Zaire
Manu.
Williams. I was a Zaire.
It'd have
He's
to
too
be
skinny.
It'd be
Wait, you
Zaire.
said
Yeah, but he's the only guy that's committed to defense. Like,
Hey, wait a
he's
minute,
going to play D.
You
Yeah.
got to keep forgetting we do got a defender who can defend. He just can't play no offense, yo.
You're talking about Dude Zero.
No,
Vando.
I'm talking about Vando.
Oh,
the
yeah, about
dude-
Vando. I was going to say
the
Dude.
dude.
I mean, Dude can play the 4.
But if you
Yeah.
think about it, remember when Vando started for us at the beginning of the season?
Yeah.
We was playing pretty damn good. You feel me? Everybody keeps saying, "Yo, we need this, we need that," which I agree. But I said, "Well, damn, anybody stop to think, man, we're gonna have to start Vando, and just because he's the actual size that we need, the skill set that we need, and if they saying Quentin Grimes can get you 15 and 20 points, the points ain't what we worried about. We got 15 and 20 points waiting with Kessler. 25 with Luka, 25 with Austin Reeves. You feel me? We got Colin Sexton who could give us a cool 15 to 20 any given night. I don't think scoring going to be our problem.
Is Reddick gonna play Vando? That's the question.
That's the
Always
question.
ask that.
Is Reddick going to play now?
Hell
Everybody
no.
going to tell me like,
And that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Yeah.
He didn't.
like
He didn't
that.
play. He didn't play him barely last year, right? I mean, wasn't he
Right.
like
He
in the
didn't.
guard?
Ayo,
Yeah.
but you know the difference is last year he had dudes he could legitimately say I could play before him with LeBron and Rui. You feel me?
True.
Like we don't have those, and what he brings to the table, we sorely miss. So it's like, yo, you might have to just get out your feelings, JJ. Even though he might not fit this offensively, but he fits what we need defensively and
He,
rebounding wise. He can help. You know what I mean? So it's just like we
he gonna be
searching
in
for
his
something
feelings,
that
bro.
right. We searching for something that we might have. We might already have on the roster. You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Bro, Vando, I get it, bro. He has this defense. Like I get it, but it's like, I mean, we still went
I'm looking
0-8
at Cam.
We still went
Okay,
0-8 against the Thunder.
Can I ask what?
Wait, what'd you say?
what-
What?
We went 0-8 against the Thunder, which he's absolutely correct,
Oh.
JC. That's the benchmark right there. The dudes who wiped this out. You feel me? That's what we need to be measuring ourselves against. And I'm looking at it like, okay, just say we put Vando in the starting lineup. Would it be acceptable if he played 24 minutes a game and gave us 5.6 rebounds, 3 of them offensive, 2 steals, and maybe a 3? Will we take that as acceptable stat line from him? Because I think he's capable of pulling something like that off if he got like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
I mean, but he's never played 20 plus minutes for us. He's
Right.
only played 12, maybe 15, and then they sit in his ass, putting him on the bench.
But that's what I'm saying.
Because what happens is, right, the defensive part be good. It'd be cool. But when it comes down to them fast breaks and his ass is wide open in the corner, we not passing him the ball. Now the point guard got to either put it down to the paint or the point guard got to find somebody else because you can't give it to him. And if you do give it to him, he going to brick it.
Yep. And you can get away with that against the bad teams during the season. But in the playoffs, when all the good teams are there, like similar to like what happened in Houston, they didn't have shooters on the floor, and pretty much everybody on the floor. If you're not the point guard and you don't have the ball all the time, and you're not just passing it to everybody, you got to be able to shoot to pretty much stay on the floor at this point. So, it won't work.
But that's why I come back to that question is like who you gonna put in that spot? Because everybody's saying Zaire, that nigga can't shoot either.
Now he's an average shooter.
Wait.
He's an average shooter.
Can he shoot better than Vando?
Hell yeah.
By hold on. By like 5%.
By slim margin.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot.
He's like a 33. He's like a 33, 34% shooter though.
Exactly. And Vando was like a 28.
That's a big difference.
That ain't no big difference.
That's not a big difference at all.
33% is like average.
That might be a big difference for you, but that's just a difference for me. That's not a big difference. That's just a
what's his points per game? What's Zaire Williams?
I think it was 11.
And what's Vando's?
Vando's lower than that.
It's lower than that.
That's like saying that. But that's like saying like 33% and 38% ain't a big difference. It is a big difference. 5%. It's a huge difference.
But
so
that,
you're
talking about a below average 3-point shooter compared to a above average 3-point shooter. When you're talking like that, then it is a big difference. But when you talk about both niggas being below average, to me that's not a big difference.
Yeah.
About that. JC, I mean DJ. His money is already guaranteed. It was June 29th.
Wait,
they moved the date. Hardy. His money already on the books.
Oh, so then Dalton's ass is gone then.
Damn.
Well, somebody's ass gotta go. So
I brought up Zaire because they got him over here for a defensive, purpose. But his corner three has been higher than everything else. That's why I mentioned him. And Vando was, him and Vando basically the similar player, but Zaire is like the upside of like the steals,
okay.
the more
Okay,
energy, and he
so
can catch and shoot. Right.
okay, if Luka's on a
Hey,
fast break and you got two,
Uh huh.
this will answer all the questions. If
Right.
Luka's on a fast break and it's a 3-on-2, and you got
Zaire,
Vando in the corner and you got Zaire in the corner, who's Luka giving
Zaire,
the ball to?
Oh, Zaire getting that
Then we
ball
don't need
for sure.
then
oh,
we don't
you
need
definitely,
Vando.
Zaire.
Oh, then we don't need Vando.
choosing Zaire, but
Oh, then there we go.
no, and the only reason is because he a 5% better below 3-point shooter. That's like, I mean,
He
you know
got
what I'm saying?
hey,
Like,
he got 5% more stroke than Vando, man. That's that. Sometimes
yeah, that's
5% is
it.
just enough. Whoa, hey,
He said
Whoa.
5%. Whoa, this enough. Yay, yay.
And you know what else
sometimes.
that I think it is about Zaire too, though? I think they feel like he's not built to play starter minutes. Like as far as physically,
Right. I got it. I
Hey,
get that.
he
It's
might,
just
hey,
what they have left.
he might have,
Yeah,
he might have
that's
to
what
step
I'm
up, bro.
Yeah.
Play them both. You can play them both together.
Both who?
Wait, Zion Vando? Oh, I don't know
Yeah,
about
play
that
them
one.
together.
Oh, hell no, hell no.
No, I don't know about that one. No,
a
no,
little mini twin towers.
no.
Oh, hell no.
Man, hey.
You talking about no
I,
shooting at
He
all.
said, "Hell no."
No, but Sammy,
uh,
you say no, but here's the flip side of that. You say no, but who normally by our roster, right, is going to be
mhm.
our small ball center?
Small
It's gonna
ball
be
center.
Mahmoud.
Yeah,
It's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be my move.
Mahmoud.
Mamu, if
It's
you're looking at our
gonna
roster,
be my move. So wait. Just hear me out. Doesn't that open up time for Vando and
Oh
Williams to
hell
be on the court at the same time?
Oh,
I don't
hell
know.
no.
Ah,
Oh,
man,
hell
shoot.
No, I
Hey, you know
say
what?
does it? No, wait. I just asked the question. Does it or does it not open up time for them two to be on the floor, the court together?
It
oh,
does. I'm gonna
hell
tell you.
no.
It does. I'm gonna answer your
It's
question.
power.
It does. But I know JJ gonna put in Thibault before Vando. That's facts. He al- he already
Okay,
called. They
so
already talked to the man and said, "I got something for you." Like
I
Paul
got a
Hey, I'm
plan
not.
for
okay,
I'm
you.
not gonna
on the
lie.
floor.
I'm, I'm not gonna
okay,
lie.
so
JJ will play Bronny before he play Vando, man. I'm not
Ah.
gonna
And
lie.
that's fact.
okay,
We saw that.
okay, so
Yeah, we saw
Sammy,
that.
let
We
me
saw.
let me ask you a different question than DJ question. I think it was JC who asked that question. You have Williams coming down on the fast
Yep.
break, and you
hmm
got Theo. It's
No,
a
you can't do
fast
that,
break.
bro. It has to
Who
Oh
be
you
my.
Vando and Zaire,
throwing
bro.
that
No,
ball
it
to?
has to be,
Oh,
bro.
he
It
throwing it
has
to
to
a
be.
dude. A dude.
Wait. Who was the names you said? Do and who?
And Williams.
Oh, okay.
Zion Williams or a
You
dude.
can't do
Oh,
that,
a
bro.
dude
Yep.
is gonna jump over everybody. So
Yeah, but
I
you
mean,
but you can't do
Zion.
that. That's not the. But see, you're being facetious because I put
Why?
Vando because, bro, because I'm putting Vando and Zaire next to each other because that makes a lot more sense, bro. When you're talking about a dude Theo
Sammy
and
just
Will.
said they're not going to be on the court together, though. So I can't
Oh
look
yeah, they
at
will
it
be
that
on the
way.
court. Yeah, they will
No,
be on the court
Sammy
together.
just said, wait a minute.
That
Sammy
boy
just
crazy.
said they're not going to be on the court with each
Oh, you're
other.
talking
So I'm
about the two
giving it
players on the court together.
going to be
Oh,
on
okay,
the
okay.
court with each other.
hey yo, now
Theo and
can I
Williams,
Wait.
fast
Hold
break.
on. Wait. Now, if both of them niggas is sitting in the corner, if you got Zaire Williams and a Duke
No, it's
Theo,
a
both
fast
sitting in the
break.
corner
It's a
on the
fast
fast
break.
break, yeah, on a fast break, and you know niggas like to sit in the corner at the three on the fast break. Who
Zion.
you giving the ball to? Zaire Williams or a Duke Theo for the corner three?
Zaire Williams.
It don't have to
Gemini,
be a three.
Gemini.
It don't have to be a three.
Oh, it's Gemini. Okay.
But Gemini, who you giving the ball to?
That's why I say fast break.
Gemini. On a fast break corner three, who are you giving the ball to? Adu or Zaire Williams?
By the metric that you're giving, it has to be the Williams.
Thank you.
By the
So see how
metric that
it
you're
can work
giving.
either way you flip and flop it. You see how it could work?
Now, can I ask a question?
See, it works.
And this is about our boy JJ, right? Since we in the vicinity of it, right?
Yeah, Mr. Know-it-all. Go ahead, yeah. JJ.
Like Bill Belichick, right? Just for instance, he says that, I got this offensive philosophy that I would like to run. But if I don't have the pieces to run it, I have to morph my philosophy into something that benefits the pieces that I got, right? This with every good head coach. That's just like me in football, JC. I like the spread offense, but I can't run a spread if I got a little bunch of short, fat dudes. Feel me? So now I gotta take what I got and make something work around that instead of always trying to fit my system into because I don't have the pieces yet. You feel me? So now it's about giving and taking. I know I ain't got what I need, but I know that this piece can still help me build this car. You feel me? I just got to sacrifice what I really want to do and do what I don't want to do.
But one time I got pushback for that. Here's my pushback. When they brought up Mr. Thibault, right? You seen what number 47 was doing. You seen this. Live and direct. You was in that gym. Yeah, Arthur.
Oh, yeah.
You seen what Arthur was doing. And you went. And you still got Mr. Thibault when Arthur is exactly the type of player you've been looking for, you dumb ML.
You got to keep in mind what Arthur was doing that. He was doing that in summer league. This is not. He wasn't doing that in no real NBA game. So there's a real difference between a player doing it in the NBA regular season game playoffs and the summer league. It's a way big difference.
And you got to understand. Hold on, as a GM, I'm not about to hitch my future on somebody from the G League. You feel me?
Exactly.
Because that's the type of stuff that'll get you fired.
Okay, one time. Have a question for you.
Okay.
We had somebody on our that we drafted. We had him in the G League. Everybody on the team was saying call him up. We never called him up. He goes to another team, average 12. Who's that player?
Is that Olave? Or is it or Goodwin? But
he's a son of a legend. He's a son of a legend.
Oh! You talk about Scottie Pippen Jr.
There you go. So when you said when he said that statement, right? Scottie Pippen Jr. averaged more than 12 in the G League, right? He left us, goes to Memphis, averaged 12. Okay.
All right. So, but keep in mind is all the other players that didn't pan out. How much LeBron James averaged in the G League? How much Stephen Castleton averaged in the G League?
How much
is a Dudero average in the G League?
You gotta understand. You gotta understand. You gotta understand the roster. Hey, hold on. You gotta understand. Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't Gemini. But no, listen, you got to understand the roster construction when we had Scottie Pippen there. We was loaded with guards, bro.
That's true.
We was loaded with guards, so that wasn't a problem. But you know what? Right. But he went to Memphis, got a chance where they needed some guard play, and he showed he was a viable NBA option. I don't think we didn't think he was an NBA option. I just think we had too many damn guards.
I agree. I think we had Russell Westbrook at that time.
This is the last point that I have for this.
Uh-huh.
If you give players the option, I mean, if you make them a priority option with within that system, right?
Uh-huh.
How many have how many opportunities do we normally give the other players that we're not looking at as our star in these last 4 years? Just say 4 seasons. I'm gonna take out
No.
one of the I'm gonna take out one of the ham years. I'm gonna take one of them
We
out.
gave we gave Gabe Vincent a chance. We gave Colin Sexton a chance. We
Huh?
gave Jackson Hayes a chance. We
Colin
gave
Sexton.
Dorian Henny Smith. Is that how
He said Henny.
you say it? We gave him a
Yeah, we gave
chance. Who else?
Connect.
Kevin a
You gotta
chance.
think.
Oh
You
yeah,
gotta think about
The
this.
we
white big
gave
man
Max
last
Wait,
year.
Christie.
Hey,
We
hey,
gave
yo,
Max
when
Christie a
was there
chance.
a focal point of the offense for all these players that you're mentioning? I need to know
What you mean?
when
Gabe
was there
Vincent
a
had
focal
25
point
minutes.
of the offense?
but wait a
Gabe
minute. Wait,
When
Vincent.
wait,
was
wait a
there
minute.
a focal
Hold on.
point
Wait a
of
minute.
the
Wait a minute. But no. But wait a minute. Time out.
You
You
see?
saying like they the focal point of the offense, like they them or something? They're role
That's
players. They're
right.
never going to
They're
be
Exactly.
role
focal point of
players.
the
no?
offense.
Exactly.
Wait. When I say focal point, prime example, how did Gabe score prior to coming here? How did
Uh-oh.
Jack score prior to getting here?
Man,
Hell,
Gabe
how
was a
did
product of
Vando
Gabe.
score
Listen, hold
prior
on.
to
Time
getting?
out. No,
And then,
Gabe Vincent was a product of the Miami system. He ain't been right
yeah,
since he left Miami, bro. He
thank
was a
you.
He
product of that
played.
that
He
system
played
that they
well
got
for
down there.
Atlanta this last
Man,
fall,
man, he ain't
and he
play no
wasn't a
good
focal
for
point of the
Atlanta.
offense.
Bro, he did not play good
He
Huh?
ain't play no
where he
good
ended up.
for
What are you
Atlanta.
talking about?
I mean, he an
Hold on,
NBA
hold
player.
on,
Oh,
hold
he's
He
on, no,
might
no,
have
no,
had a
hold on.
good.
Back it up. Back it up. Did you really just say
He
out your
didn't
mouth
play
right now that
well.
Vando? You said, hold on, nigga, hold on, Unc. You said Gabe Vincent played good in Atlanta?
He played well for for
Are
the
you
setup that
sure?
they put him
Are
in.
you
no, he
sure?
did not,
Are
bro. Nah,
you
let him
sure
finish that.
about
Let
that?
him finish that sentence. Hold on, let him
Are you
finish that
sure about
sentence.
that?
Finish that sentence. What you said, Gemini?
I'm positive about that.
Wow, he's bugging.
Okay. I
Look
got
it
you,
up.
sir. Oh, I'm so
Look it up.
okay.
So
I got you, sir.
JC,
He
the
was
I
age,
he
got you.
was not
I'm so
the
he
age
was
probably
Look it
not the
up.
catching up to
focal
him.
point of the offense,
Oh,
and
I'm
the
so
only
glad.
thing they used him
He
as
said,
was
Oh,
a
okay.
ball handler. They used him as a ball
Oh
handler only.
no.
he
That
Yes,
said,
is
oh,
he
okay.
that
played
is
well. Atlanta
no,
even said what they was using him as. So
no. Yeah,
how is that wrong? Atlanta said they was only using him as a ball handler, not as a primary scorer. This is
you
what
see,
their front office said.
you see how you gotta watch Gemini's footwork. You see that?
Yeah,
Y'all
pivot.
see
Yeah.
that?
I
Yeah,
listened to
You
the
see
interview.
how
Hey,
now
yo,
Y'all
he
don't
now
backpedaled.
listen to
now
the
it's
interview.
He
they
backpedaled.
use them. Oh, now they use them as a ball handler because you
He
know why? He
he
knew what I was gonna
backpedaled.
pull up. He
he
knew
just
what I
hit
was
you
gonna
with
Man,
the Euro step,
it
JC. He hit you with the Euro
no.
step, bro.
Do y'all wait? No, one time. Watch this. Do y'all listen to the interviews with these front offices and players?
Nah, you switched up already,
I'm
bro. You
I'm
switched up
not
already.
talking about when they're on podcasts. I'm
He
not talking about
switched.
when they're on podcasts. I'm talking about when the front office, just like we listen to Rob, when he get up there and say he run a system. I
Yo,
listen to all these interviews.
Gemini, your whole point was that he wasn't the focal point when he was on the Lakers, and then you said
Yeah.
he played well on Atlanta, and then we called you out, and then you said,
No,
no,
how did he
he was a ball.
score?
You said he was a ball handler, so that's pretty much the same
No,
thing.
wait,
A role
no,
player.
He's a
no,
role
no,
player on
no,
Atlanta too, just
no,
like the Lakers.
no,
He
no,
wasn't
no,
a
no,
focal point.
no. Don't put words in my mouth. Wait, what happened when he left Miami? Came to us. How did he score? Because that was the first part of it. How did
He,
he
Right.
score?
he was a
Catch and
shooter.
shoot.
Catch and shoot.
No, he was not catch and shoot. We turned him into catch and shoot.
Man, you just
About when he
That's
asked
was
us
the
in
how he
point.
was scoring in LA, bro.
Wait,
We just told you catch
wait,
and shoot.
you talking about when he was with Miami?
When he
and
was
then
No,
with
he
the
in
was
Lakers.
in
Miami,
LA.
how did he score, DJ? How
In
did he
Oh,
score?
Miami.
Miami, he was in the
No,
Miami
yeah, when he
system.
Oh, he was
Miami, he
scoring
was
Miami.
with
Yeah.
No,
yeah, Miami
wait,
no with
Sam,
no with my
wait. How did he score though?
No, yeah, no,
And that's
yeah,
for
with my
Sammy and DJ. How did he score?
He was
He
a
was
ball
a
handler.
shot
He had
creator.
the ball in his hands, and
A shot
he
creator.
scored from time to time.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he was
Okay,
definitely involved in the offense and running off and things like that.
he was
He
involved
was
in offense.
yeah, he got the ball way more in Miami than he gave them.
Man, everybody involved
Okay,
in the
when
offense
he
in
came to
Miami,
the
bro.
Lakers, what were we doing to
Catch
score
and
players
shoot.
at that time? We were
Catch
turning
Track
them
and
and
into
shoot.
field,
catch and
catch and
shoot.
shoot.
Okay,
Track and field,
now,
catch and shoot.
Catch and shoot and
okay,
cardio.
And track and
okay.
field.
And
So
I want you to finish your point, but that's exactly what I think Kaminga was looking at. Oh, they about to make me do a catch and shoot when I really want to run my
Right.
keep
Okay.
going,
Okay.
keep going.
Yeah.
I get it now.
okay,
I get it
now
now. Yeah.
now my
Mm.
question is for everybody on this panel that actually watch these games, how long does it take when you're changing someone from an active player in offense to only a catch and shoot? How many seasons does it normally take?
Man, don't nobody know how many seasons it take, man. However, how hard you
It
work at
normally
it, bro.
takes
That's like a rhetorical question. We
it
can't answer
normally
that.
take
What the hell?
it normally take two
Right,
seasons.
Hey,
It
yo, I'm
normally
just saying that, Gemini, because some babies walk at 8 months, some babies walk at 14 months. We can
Some
never
babies.
predict that, bro.
Hey,
We
and
can
some
never
babies
predict
it take
that.
it
5
normally
years.
take it normally
Take 5
take
years.
two. It normally take at least two for them
This
to
guy,
get that down pat because they
Jim.
went from being inactive to just catch and shoot. Catch and shoot is totally different. That's more pressure on you. That is being stagnant. The main problem of our offense has been that we have been stagnant. That's been one of our main problems. We come to
Mm.
our side of the court, everybody's stagnant. Everybody
Okay.
just watching. Like they need to be in the
Gemini,
seats rather than
that's
on the
like a double standard because the average length of an NBA contract is what, 4 years? So if we grab you and we got you doing something that you ain't used to doing, half your contract you ain't gonna be no good to us.
and I
Yeah,
agree.
so they're not
But
doing
that's
that.
what we've been doing. That's
Oh, so
what
you
we've been
saying
doing.
But bro,
we've
teams,
been
bro,
lowering people value. That's what you're saying, Gemini.
bro,
Okay,
teams, bro,
Sammy.
teams are
How
not.
how, how did Vando score? How did Vando score prior to coming here, Sam? How
I
did he
know,
Backdoor.
I know.
Backdoor.
back
Backdoor.
backdoor clutch and slashes, right?
Yep,
Yep.
yep, yep. That Gemini talking right
Okay.
now.
When he came here, what did we literally turn him to?
A corner three.
A
A
corner
corner
three guy
3-point shooter.
and get steal
He
the
was
ball
not shooting.
and dunk.
He was
Facts.
and he was not doing corner threes prior to coming here.
Yep, he wasn't doing that with freaking Darvin Ham.
He wasn't doing that prior to coming here.
Yeah, but that's not his game. And JJ Redick tried to put that in his game.
But the thing is, the
Right.
big reason why that happened is because when you have Luka Doncic that gets on the team,
Uh-huh.
then you have to adapt around that. So it's
It's
Well,
not.
before
well, well.
Luka,
Hold on,
Doc.
hold on. I have a question though, right? So
It's
since
before
we
Luka.
have Luka Doncic, right? Why in the world that the players have to adapt to him? Why can't he adapt
because
to the players?
no, hell no, nigga. What you thought? What you
Why
think this
not?
is?
He's
Because
a
let me say
superstar.
no. Yeah,
Nigga,
wait,
what?
hold
Hold on, hold
on.
on, hold on,
Whoa,
hold
whoa,
on,
whoa,
hold on,
whoa,
hold on.
whoa,
Hey,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
hold on,
Hey,
hold on,
hey,
hold on,
No,
hold
That's
on.
crazy.
hold on, hold on, Jesse, hold on,
Lakers,
Jesse.
hold on, hold
Okay,
on. No, hold on. Answer me
no,
this question real quick.
okay, go
It's
ahead.
it's 2000 and it's 2011, right? It's
Okay,
2011.
okay.
Are you asking Kobe Bryant,
Uh huh.
hey brother, we need you to adapt to these niggas?
I got you. I understand that, but
Hey, we
check
hey,
out
need
though.
hey,
you.
hey,
We need
So
you to play
let
off Gasol.
But hold up. But
hey,
JC,
no
hey,
check this
lad,
out,
no
hey,
right?
lad, hey, hey, wait,
Yes,
lad. I
yes.
need you to, I need you to elaborate on that because I think I know where you're going with that. But keep going.
Okay,
Yeah, he gotta
okay.
elaborate. He got
So what? So look. You remember the guy came up to today, and he was talking about Luka Doncic. You know what I'm saying? He has to. You know, it's like everybody's low key just. You know, it's like watching him play basketball on the court. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And
Okay,
like nobody was moving around.
okay,
That's what I'm saying. And plus, Loki, they were doing that in the Mavericks, right? It was like they everybody wanted to put, you know, catch and shoot guys and 3-and-D guys, right? But
Right.
now Luca comes here right? He don't have that with LeBron James, and I'm not saying LeBron James, but I'm saying like now, right now, he don't have that, right? He has
Okay,
also
well,
needs that
but
leads
Lakers
the
all
ball.
day.
But
No,
now he
no,
does
but
have
Lakers
that.
all day. Here's part of the problem
I
to the equation that you tried to bring up. Luca
Uh-huh.
went
I
to a
think I know where he's
team
going. I just think
that
the
had
wording
Tim
is bad.
Hardaway Jr. that was averaging 16 points a game, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was averaging 16 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
Luca comes that he drops all the way down to like 12 or below.
Yes, because you know why? Because hello, who needs the ball 24/7 at the freaking top of the key?
So Lakers all
No.
day. Lakers
Who
all
Wait,
day.
needs the
wait.
ball?
Lakers all day.
I'm showing you how he doesn't technically worry about the rest of the players on the court because you
But
had somebody that was already making 16, right? And then
mhm,
he goes all the way down to 12 and
I got
below.
you. But Gemini, check this
Okay,
out,
so
right?
how is Luca? Hold on, bro. How is Luca getting 10 assists in a game then?
He's getting that by freaking passing it to that goddamn pick and roll center that he needs, right?
Mhm.
Right? Check this out. He's passing the ball when Loki he gets in trouble at the top of the key. When Loki they are trying to double team him. Or check this out, JC. Where guess what? Where like he can't beat his guy to the basket, and guess what? He gets in trouble. So that means that he has to pass it out to somebody that's wide open.
And one thing I'll say, I do agree with you. I do think that Luca does need to do better with getting off the ball more. I totally agree to
Yeah,
that
he
for
does.
sure. But I would say this also, like Vanderbilt was a part of that situation, but you saying that you sort of saying that you want like him to adapt to Vanderbilt, but we're saying like the whole NBA changed to where like the big man, the 4, the 3, they have to be
Mhm.
able to hit that corner 3-point shot, regardless if it's
I got
Luca
you.
or somebody else.
Well,
So
So wait,
that's
wait, wait,
hey,
wait,
hold
wait,
it,
wait.
but check this out, right? But guess what else? Who was at the top of the key going up against Jalen Brown in the finals when he was on the Mavericks? And guess who was in the corner? Kyrie Irving was in the goddamn corner. And guess who everybody was watching at that moment of that time where that Jalen Brown locked up Luka Doncic?
no,
Bro,
I agree. I
Everybody,
agree.
bro,
I
bro,
everybody
agree.
was
bro,
I
like, "Come
bro.
on
totally
now,
agree.
come on,
Hold on,
man, stop
I
hold on,
doing
hold
that,
on,
totally
hold on,
bro."
agree.
hold on, hold on, hold on. One thing we're not gonna do.
What?
Them niggas didn't lock up Luca, nigga.
So,
Do I
so
gotta
you
pull
talk.
up the game log again for like the 30th time? Luca put belt to ass on the
But
Celtics. You know what happened?
just because he put
The
belt to
rest of
ass,
the
JC, that
players,
don't mean nothing, bro.
the
He
rest
still
of the
lost the game.
players, the rest of the players didn't do their role. Make them
JC,
damn shots. When
JC, I
Luca is
understand that.
cooking it up,
I
we
understand
literally
that.
just saw Jalen Brunson shoot
Mm-hmm.
trash,
Mm-hmm.
right? But they
Mm-hmm.
played around Brunson though, even though he shot ass. They
You
played
just
around
said,
Brunson. Brunson
uh-huh.
wasn't going out there saying, "Hey, I'm gonna adapt to you guys." No, you niggas gotta adapt to me because I am the star here. This is my team.
Oh,
I'm the
okay.
leader.
So just because Jalen Brunson missed his shots in the clutch moment, so that means that OG
No,
and
you're not.
Loki. Oh, what
You're
you
not
talking about?
listening to what I'm saying. I
Go
said
ahead.
even though
Uh-huh.
Jalen Brunson missed his shots,
Okay.
his teammates, his role players did their jobs. So what I'm saying is when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to Luca and the Mavericks against
Mm-hmm.
Boston, Luca
Mm-hmm.
did his part as the star, as the
Oh, he
guy.
did.
I
He
did
did.
my part. This
He
is
did,
my
Joe.
part to score the ball. That's my
So
part.
so
I'm
so
not.
so
They're
so.
not paying me this money to be a lockdown defender. That's not what
Okay.
I'm here for. I'm here to
Okay.
score the
Cool.
ball. Everybody else is to do their job.
Okay. Cool.
So that's
Check
just
this
what it
out.
is.
Hey JC. So check this out, bro. So in the finals, right at the top of the key, when it was clutch time moments, clutch moment in that finals game when Luka Doncic was had to guard. I mean, Luka Doncic had the ball, right? Jalen Brown was guarding him. Kyrie Irving was on the right, was on the left side in the corner. He was getting guarded by Drew freaking Holiday. So you're telling me that you're not gonna think to go pass the ball to somebody else because you know that you have Jalen Brown on you. That's a good defender, and
Okay,
you're gonna
so
want to try to dribble and do a step back, and you're gonna
so
miss the shot.
how tall is Kyrie Irving?
He's
Like
five,
six,
he's
6'2", 6'3".
6'3", 6'2". So yeah,
How tall is Drew Holiday?
He's like 6'4", but he's a
He's
little
stocky. Yeah,
brolic.
he's
You know what I
big.
mean?
Yeah. He's a little big.
So why in the clutch am I gonna give it to Kyrie?
Well, God,
When
dog, let me tell
Kyrie,
you. Go ahead.
when Kyrie ain't shown up during this series,
I'll say this too,
why would I
real
give it
quick.
to him in the clutch moment when he showed me he ain't here, he ain't showing up?
One time, like, all right, so Kyrie Irving didn't have a great finals. We all know that.
Yeah, he
But
did.
and you said Luka's numbers belt to ass during the finals. He had pretty good field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, and stuff like that. But you also
was
got to
shooting
look at that.
50%
You
or
got also got
more.
hold on. You also got to look at those turnovers. He had a lot of high turnover games in the finals too. And I do recall what he's saying. Like Jaylen Brown did put good defense on him. He was in the camera like, I'm shutting him down. There was even a soundbite. He says he's not bringing it up the court. Like nah, he was getting at Luka. Like don't
Yeah, he was playing
forget
good
that, bro.
defense on him. Come on, man. Like, you
Don't
stop
forget
this,
that.
bro.
And if you want to go a little bit sooner, and forget about the finals, we got to remember what Anthony Edwards was doing to Luka in that first round matchup a couple years ago too. So
He was
like
guarding him full court. He was guarding him full court.
guarding him full court.
Right, but
At the top of the key.
But I gotta. But see, watch my footwork, as
Go
Gemini
ahead.
would say.
Go
That was when the
ahead,
nigga was
JC.
fat,
Okay.
right? That's when he was fat.
Okay.
Nobody's seen skinny Luka in the playoffs yet,
Okay.
right? Because he was injured last year, right? So that's all I'm gonna say to that.
Okay. So JC, check this out, right? So
he
guess
got
what?
a little fat during the season too, though. Real quick, he got a
Yeah.
little fat during the season after he came in skinny. He got a little fat. That's another
He
problem.
did. He did put on
But
some.
but
Yeah, he
that but
did put on
that's
some extra
but JC, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm trying to say is like he has to change his game, bro, because like he needs to stop playing at the top of the key so much, because like just because you play at the top of the key and you want the center to come set your pick, and low key, if there's a defender like a Jaylen Brown that you can't get by,
Why?
you have
Why
to
would you
pass the
have
ball.
him? Why would you have him, bro? Him changing his game is you're basically saying you want him to just change the way basketball is played. Like, I don't like.
Well, that's because
you have to have him set, bro. You have to set a screen. Like, what are you talking about? You have to set a screen. If you know you can't blow by your defender, right? Then you gotta call it. There's nothing else you can do
That's
unless
cool,
you just
JC.
gonna just
But that's
shoot.
cool.
Unless you just gonna shoot threes.
That's cool. AJC. What if Jaylen Brown goes over the screen and say, nah, but move out the way. I'm guarding Luka
Okay,
Doncic.
then
What you gonna
that's
do?
when Luka gonna shoot it in his face.
Yeah, but guess what? That's gonna be a step back bad shot.
That's not a good
That's gonna
shot.
be that's
Not
a
high
pretty
quality
bad
shot.
shot, bro. You're forcing a shot on a good defender, bro. Come on,
Another
JC.
thing is
what
this.
if Kessler rolls down to the paint then? Then boom, you dot Kessler.
Just because Kessler rolls down the paint, that don't mean that he gonna get the ball because
You
there's
niggas
somebody's
just don't
watching
want
him.
Luka. That's okay, bro.
I'm
Whatever I say
no,
is
JC, bro. It's
well,
basketball talk,
what
bro.
if the nigga goes to the left? And what if the nigga
JC,
goes to
it's
the right?
basketball talk, bro. It's like we're not hating, we're just talking basketball right now, bro.
And one
But
thing,
I'm literally giving you an answer. You said it was a bad shot, so I said, okay, well, what if he dots Walker Kessler to the paint? And then you say, well,
Okay,
we'll
cool. Just because he
what
dots
if he
him to
gets
the
to Austin?
paint, huh?
Yeah.
What if he gets to Austin Reeves?
He can do
Austin's
that
put in
too.
belt to ass to Boston many times.
Hey,
Has
he
not?
can do that too. But I don't know if that's gonna. I don't know. We don't know because
I don't think
and on top
Lakers.
of
gonna
that,
catch and shoot.
Jaylen
I
Brown's on the
was
Sixers now. He ain't even on the Celtics
Huh?
anymore.
and this is
no,
the
no, no.
reason why I wanted the Lakers to get Kuminga or another player that fits in that 4 spot. So whereas like
Or
there's
three spot.
whereas it's like this or 3 spot whatever, whereas like there's no excuses because the next thing people are gonna say is that Luka had to have the ball because he didn't have nobody to pass it to and stuff like that. And he had to put up shots. He had to do this because he didn't have that other person there to rely on. So that's why I wanted them to get
It's gonna have
somebody
to
else.
be Theo. No, it's gonna have to be Theo.
Oh,
Theo is
Hey,
gonna
DJ,
have
I
to
gotta.
get time at the power forward.
Thorough 6'8" Thorough.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, dog! He cannot shoot.
That's what
What?
I'm saying. He can't shoot.
That's
That's
crazy,
what I'm
bro.
saying. He can't shoot.
Like, what are you saying? He's
And
He's
shoot.
I
Vando's
don't
can't
think.
shoot.
18-year-old
I
Vando.
don't. I think Lakers is gonna play faster, y'all. I don't think they're gonna
No,
play like last year.
right, but
Hey,
Sam,
That's
They're
cool.
mad because he can't shoot the three, but that young man has a mid range. That young
He
man
does.
can has a quick
Nah, he
jump.
does, bro. But
He has
Gemini,
a quick jump.
I
I
still
understand
think
that.
they need
That
a
can get you
starter
a
guy.
rebound
Right.
or
Right.
a tip back.
Right.
Hey,
Gemini,
I
check
still
this
real
think
out.
they
quick.
need a four though. I still think they need a
I,
guy that can get 20.
well,
Bro,
A
we
G,
gonna have
a
gentlemen,
to,
G,
bro.
a G
I'm
League,
going off
a
of the
G League
roster
mid
that we
range is
have.
not a G
Right.
League mid
Right.
No,
range is
he
not
has a
an
mid range.
NBA. A
No,
G
he
League
has
mid
a
range.
mid
This
range.
guy.
He has a mid
Hello.
range. We
That in
drafted
the
him
G
for a
League.
mid range.
Hold up.
We
Gemini.
didn't
Did you
draft
watch
him
the
for
summer
a
league,
freak.
Gemini? Hey, Gemini, did you watch
Yes,
summer league?
yes.
Did you see him take a mid range shot in the Germany? Because I never seen him take a goddamn
He didn't take
mid
many at
range
all.
shot.
He
He
didn't
went
take
to the
many at all.
basket the whole summer
He,
league. You know
He
that,
Exactly.
took
right?
about 2 of them.
Yep.
He did.
Okay, two compared to
Yeah, I
taking
I
know,
seen
but
everything
like
to the
he did
six.
take
basket. Come on,
a
y'all.
2.
I seen
Oh, he
Come on,
said
six,
y'all.
6.
man.
I
I
saw.
seen
Oh, you
six.
probably okay.
Yo, bro, Dalton
I saw
Connect
a few.
averages 30 in the G
I'm
League.
just saying, bro. Like, if he
Like,
don't
what are
get
we
a jump
talking about?
shot, then it's gonna be
That
another Bando, bro.
Bro,
that's on my
bro.
point
Okay,
of they're going for a
okay,
starter 4
Sam.
still.
Hold
Yeah.
on,
Sam, watch this.
hold on,
Watch my footwork. Go ahead, JC.
hold on. DJ, you here? Going
I
one.
think he went out somewhere. I think he stepped out right
I
quick.
think I
Oh,
think
he
he
stepped
walked
out. Cause
away.
I got it.
Yeah, he
Oh,
probably stepped out.
cause I gotta bounce soon. But anyway, continue. I'll stay up here so
Okay,
DJ can. But
now this is why I'm going off of the current roster, and
mhm.
with our current roster, do you think Jake is a good backup power forward or Vandal over Theo?
I
I would
Current
actually give
roster.
a backup
I
I'd
Theo.
rather have Jake.
Backup
Jake.
I do Theo. I would. Backup.
wait,
Starter?
wait.
We,
This is that's all I'm saying,
Hold
Sam.
up. We talking
yeah.
about
Backup
Jake or Vando, right? A power forward, right?
at that
No, no,
backup
no.
power forward. Who who would you put in?
I'd rather play Jake, and I think JJ Redick rather play Jake than play Vando at power
Yeah.
forward.
I
Jake
understand
get
y'all.
punked all over the court.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Jake
He
ain't
doesn't
been
watch
at
the
the
game.
4.
Hey,
He
yo, he
doesn't
didn't
watch
do
the game.
nothing for us
He
in
Who
the
had
doesn't watch the
finals.
game.
who
He
played
don't
who
watch the
played?
game.
So Gemini, who played more last year? Jake or Vando? Answer
Jake
that.
did. Jake did because he could shoot.
Jake did.
Because
All
he could
right
shoot.
then.
And
So what are we talking like? What
and
what are
what
you talking
position
about?
was Jake at? What position was Jake at, sir?
Small
Jake
forward
played.
and power forward.
For those
Yeah, small forward,
minutes.
power forward. What?
Small
No.
forward, power forward.
He was small forward.
Power forward. And
Come on.
he got pumped, right? Because
Rui was the backup power forward for LeBron last season. In the season before that. In the season before that.
We
Jake
talking?
was small forward, and he used to get punked at the small forward position. Now you're talking about putting them in the paint with more active,
bigger, stronger
way about
guys.
the same. No, they're about the same height. 6'8" to 6'10" ain't that big of a difference. But they're more active, and they actually bang. Thero will bang for you. That is the
Yeah.
difference. You're talking about putting somebody that won't even bang. That's like putting Jackson Hayes back at center. Even though I'm glad for what Jax did for us, I'm glad he got a bigger contract in Utah. I'm happy for him because I know they're gonna change his role and whatever. But I'm saying I don't want to look at another season of that, and you're talking about putting this man as the backup.
But
Anyway,
those are two not good, like bad options, like worse
they're
That's
than.
your
not
only
bad.
option. It's the
Yeah, that's the only
roster.
thing we got. What the heck we gonna
But
do?
what I'm saying
We compete
is
on what?
that Jake is not a
I'll be
good
back.
option, but he's a better option than Thero. Because again, the NBA is going towards, in order for you to be on the floor
You gotta shoot the ball.
in big games, like you got to be able to shoot, and I
But
think
guess what?
that's a better option than
Both of them can't shoot
Thero.
though, bro. Hey,
That's
bro,
bigger.
Zero and Vando can't shoot worth a lick.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank
Exactly. So that's why you rather go with Jake because
I
he
mean,
can
I
shoot
don't know, bro. I'm
decent.
confused. I don't know,
you. Okay,
bro.
bro.
I don't know.
This is one of the same guys that said Jake was going to come in average 16.
Who?
but Jake's not that good of a shooter either, at least compared to last year.
Ah,
Thank
damn.
you.
Oh
DJ,
shit, man, we just messed
DJ,
up the whole
hold on,
roster.
DJ. I gotta.
Yeah,
Okay, you can hear me. Yeah, I gotta
yeah,
bounce, and then I gotta bounce. So are you still gonna stay live or?
for a little while longer. We can stay live for a little while longer.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to just let you know before. I just didn't want to just like dip out on the live stream and then like, oh,
All
where's
right, JC,
JC?
have a good night, bro. Drive safe for whatever
All
you're
right,
trying to
man.
do. Drive safe. Have
Yeah.
a
Oh
good
yeah.
night.
Oh yeah. I always drive safe, man. It's just
No.
the other niggas around. You got to worry about not driving safe.
Well,
Big fact.
That part.
that's
Yeah.
cool, but you still
Yeah.
drive safe though, because those people can't drive.
Oh
Big
yeah. No.
facts.
Always, bro. I appreciate that, man. And it was a good live stream when I was up here, man. Appreciate Gemini for pulling up. Sammy pulling up. Ron, Don, Lakers all day. Appreciate y'all, man.
JC,
But
real
y'all
quick
get up
though.
out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime, bro.
JC, real quick before you leave though. Real quick.
Yeah.
Gemini was wrong. Jaden Hardy did not have a June 29th date in which his money would have gotten guaranteed. That was James Harden. James Harden declined his contract on June 29th because Jaden Hardy had a 3-year. He's on the last year of a 3-year guaranteed deal. So I ain't never heard a situation where his guaranteed date was June 29th. Nah, that was James Harden that declined his
His money has
government
been
date.
guaranteed since June 29th.
You're wrong. He has a guaranteed contract, 3-year guaranteed contract, bro. And it's not a team option where they gotta guarantee it by a date. That's not how it works. All right, but
Okay,
I just want
wait.
to
You said it's not
say that before
guaranteed
you
by
left.
a date? You said it's not guaranteed by a date?
Later on, JC.
All right,
It
man.
has to be guaranteed by a
All right,
date.
Jay.
It's a guaranteed
All right,
contract. There's no date to guarantee it. No, that's only team options or player options. That's how it works.
No, he came a part of the trade. He was the only player we could have let go and it not affect our bottom line at all.
Nah, you read that wrong.
But it had to be. But he had to be off of the team by a certain date. Okay,
No,
then why? Okay, you say I'm wrong.
hold on. You think the Lakers?
So when is the guaranteed date? So when is the guaranteed date for the whole league? Tell me when is the guaranteed date for the whole league?
It doesn't apply to him because he has a fully guaranteed contract, 3-year contract. He's on the last year of his fully guaranteed contract.
It would have hurt our books.
And think about it for a second, though. Like, if the Lakers had the chance, like they need to get down a player, right? Do you not think they wouldn't have let him go if it wouldn't have affected their books or anything like that? Why would they have kept him? Exactly.
They didn't think Mr. Thibault would be coming. And who wanted Mr. Thibault? There's only one person in the office that's been wanting Mr. Thibault for 3 years.
And that's Rob Pelinka.
Thank you, Sammy.
Wait, I was there.
Thank you,
all
Sammy.
day too.
I was there too.
I was there.
Yeah, how long I give us
I need my assist.
I'm sorry, Lakers all day. I looked over you, little bro. My bad.
Nah, you good, bro. You good, man.
So my question is, since he said it's not by a date because of the trade, then tell me what's the date then?
I don't. That's why you looked it up. There is no date for the guarantee. His contract is guaranteed. Look up at anybody else. Look up his contract.
If he was still on
and see if he had a 3-year fully guaranteed contract.
If he was still on the Wizards, you are 100% correct, right? Because he was a part of a trade. That's the part where we could have paid him, right? But it would not have been negative on our books. That is a totally difference about it, trading a player. If you cut them by a certain date, it will not be negative on your books because if it's a part of a trade. Now, if he was still on the Wizards, the standing date for the whole NBA was June 29th. So you're saying the whole
Lakers
NBA,
the Lakers have had so many guards. They got like 6, 7, 8 guards. You think
What
why would
does
they?
that have
Why
to
would
do with
they
the price of
get
tea in
Jaden?
China?
Why would they get Jaden Hardy?
What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? We have
Because
had over
he's
20
another
guards
guard on the
in
team.
4 years.
Why would they keep him if they could have
I'll be damned.
canceled his contract without having to have it affect their books? They would have gotten rid of him. Like they have
Hey,
Bronny James,
hey
Austin
DJ,
Reeves.
watch
Like
this. Watch this, DJ. This is magic. Is Mr. Thibault signed, sir? Why did we go get Thibault and he's a guard, sir?
he's more like a small forward, bro.
No, he is not.
Yes,
I
he
mean,
is.
they play him. They
No, he is
low key
not.
play him out small forward
He's
when
more
low
of a
key he
small
No,
was
forward, bro.
yeah
no.
he's
Defensively, they play him. They put him guarding the better player on the court, regardless on if that is the point guard, shooting guard, or small forward. When it comes to the offensive side, he is the SG only.
Come on, dog.
yeah
A lot
but
of times they don't even
Come on, dog.
they don't even like say, okay, you're the shooting guard, you're the small forward. No, you go out there and you
you
play,
play
and
defense,
it's
yeah.
positionless basketball
But
almost. Like he's
but
out there, he's guarding the three, like the small forwards, and maybe he might guard down, but
or up.
you can't just say he's specifically a guard, like he's ball handling or something like that. Like he's
Okay,
over there
watch
getting
that.
to the basket.
DJ, hey DJ, remember the same
Yeah.
conversation when me, you,
You see
and
now he's trying to
the other
pivot. Why you
person
trying to
with the
pivot, bro?
other podcast when I pointed out with the LeBron James small forward on offense, power forward on defense, and everybody y'all thought I was lying till we watched the game and I pointed it out.
Oh yeah.
The same thing
Yeah.
this the same thing, same situation. He trying to say doesn't happen, and I'm showing him it happened, and he's still trying to say, oh well, no, he's just out there. So he's the only he's the only player with no position above his name, right? Where you can't track his minutes, but everybody else you can track their damn minutes. What
Well,
position they playing on offense or defense, or what scheme? He's the only one with nothing above his name, though.
What I'm
well,
saying
It's not a
is that
privilege, sir. I
the,
watch games.
the small forward and the power forward a lot of times is interchangeable. It does, like you're just on the floor. You might play this, you might guard this player, you might guard that player. The teams might go small. So
I'll
a
be damned.
6'8" guy could be a center. Like it's not specific to any particular like any position. So and also the shooting guard and the small forward is damn near interchangeable too. So it's not no specific. He's a shooting guard. No, that's not the case.
See
You get
Lakers
those?
all day. This is Rob. This is Rob little cousin right here. This is why everybody want Mamu to be a backup center rather than be our starting power forward. See Lakers all day. Look at what you looking at. This is Rob little cousin right here.
I got you,
This is
bro.
what goes on in the doggone office
So
because it doesn't make no damn sense.
it don't because like for me, bro, when I watch basketball, bro, like why would you
God
have?
damn.
It don't make sense. I understand what you're saying, Gemini, and I understand what he's saying, but I just don't like that type of basketball. That small basketballs. I don't like that. Like for
Do
me, bro.
see, and here's the kill. Here's the real kill. The same man that we was asking to take a pay cut last year play all 5 positions for us last year during the season, not just during the playoffs, during the season.
Mm-hmm.
Now
LeBron.
this man even just said he had an MJ take. We're having a 6'8" damn center. This is why I don't, bruh. This is why I'm so mad at my freaking front office because this is Rob little cousin. He just said live he a 6'8" center.
Yeah, I don't know why the world you gonna have a
We're
6'8"
in the
center.
West. We're
They
in the
keep.
West.
Yeah, we gotta go against Wemby, Chet, Rudy Gobert.
No, not Chet. No, you got Frankenstein. Then you got the also the guy that they just got from Michigan. Then
Yeah,
when
They
you
got
go
three
to
they
Minnesota,
got three
then
centers.
right. Then when you
Yeah, because
go to
can play
Minnesota,
5. That's why I mentioned it. Yeah, so he got like 3
But
centers.
bro, we
Yeah.
over here, we over here talking about that. But God dog, who we gonna have to guard the Minnesota team? You know what I'm saying? Because boy,
bro.
we don't got nobody to guard those boys.
Man, even when it comes to the Spurs drafted two power forwards that are interchangeable at center. And he's talking about, he just said a 6'8" center.
Who's a
Bro,
6'8" center? Who are you talking about?
that's playing That's playing Miami Heat basketball when Loki they didn't have Giannis.
Bruh, this is wow.
I don't. Who's the
That's
6'8"
why,
center
man,
that
a
you're
move's
talking
got to
about?
be made.
You just
Kevon Looney
said,
talking about.
you just said out of your mouth,
I'd rather
with
kept
it
Jackson
being
Hayes.
positionless basketball, that's why you can even have like a 6'8" center.
It happens. Like teams go small. Lakers is. I'm not saying that it's.
I don't,
I agree with it, but I'm saying like they
this is
played
why
with
I'm
Dorian Finney-Smith. They played with Dorian Finney-Smith at center a couple years ago. Like and they played pretty well. They had a good winning streak with him at the center at the time. I'm not saying that it works against all teams and is a
Nah, it
great
ain't gonna
thing,
work.
but then also on the Spurs, Julian Champagne. He's 6'7". He started at like power forward, right after Wemby, and right next to Vassell. So he's 6'7". So it's
No,
not
he started and they use him. They run a 4 and out a 4-and-1 system, or
okay. So what's your
even
point?
a 5 and out system. They
Okay,
don't.
what's your point?
That's why they drafted two power forwards, and they bought in your boy
Harris,
from Detroit, that Harris, that was at Detroit and
Tobias
Philly.
Harris.
Yeah, that's why they bought him in there, because they didn't even use Harrison Barnes. They didn't use Kelly, which is their centers,
Oh,
but they
Harrison
didn't use
Barnes was
them at the
shooting threes though.
power forward position. They didn't even use MJ favorite player, God
Biombo.
dang it, Biombo.
Biombo. Yeah,
That
he was on the bench. He
was
was on
on
the
the
bench.
Spurs.
He
But
was on the
Harrison
bench,
They
Barnes
just
is
didn't.
taking up
6'7".
taking up space.
Harrison Barnes
The,
is 6'7", and also Biombo is not even a regular sized big man. He's freaking. How tall is he? He's like
He's
he's
6'9".
six
Come
foot
he's
on,
eight.
bro.
6'8".
He's
He
six
ain't
eight.
doing
six eight.
Exactly. So
nothing.
you making my point, bro. Like
No, they didn't use him. They didn't use him. Why?
and you're
They
saying
didn't
like they
use him.
should have
Why?
used him.
Because he
No, at
old.
the power forward position.
Biombo at power forward.
Yes, they should have used
Oh,
Kelly and Biombo at power forward, and they wouldn't have lost to the damn Knicks. But because
typically,
they chose not to, that's what literally sunk
Oh
them
yeah.
by the tip from God of
Yay,
OJ
yay.
of OG
but this is what I've been
that
telling you.
went in.
The new NBA, the power forward has to be able to shoot a bit. So you can't have Biombo playing power forward, bro. He has to play the center. He has to be out the way. So you're bugging.
Hey, I hear you, but we are talking about our team and our fours. I don't think they can shoot either. We
Well, we can't shoot with the
yeah,
lick,
we
DJ.
hey,
No, no,
you talking about putting a dude a power forward, he can't shoot. Vando power forward, he can't
Exactly.
shoot.
That's my point.
You
the,
we can't.
We
but
can't do nothing, DJ.
the reason why I'm saying a dude as a backup dude, DJ, to be honest, when I look at the jump speed of our backups, and one that I think that a bang, he is the first name that come up.
Yeah, he can catch
Jake name don't
rebounds.
come up.
No, yeah, you're right.
Vando name don't jump out. Um, even at worst case scenario, Looney name don't jump out at. So I'm not looking at that saying, oh, with this roster, I could put him as the backup power forward, and at least I could get a tip or a rebound.
No, I got you,
Man,
man. But
I tell
hey,
y'all, man, Cam Whitmore be cold.
yeah, he would. He would at the small forward position.
Well,
That's just crazy.
Sam, here's the funny thing. We honestly could have got a player that averaged 20 points off of the bench, and we probably could have got him for 8 mil.
And who was that?
And nobody signed him because the NBA did negative press because he didn't want to sign the garbage deal for the team that he was on at first,
Are you
which
talking
was the
about
Nets.
Cam Thomas?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that man
And
a
then
bucket right there.
right behind that, he went to the Bucks, and their money still tied up with Dame Dollar, right?
So is.
So they
Yep.
offered him the same deal that the Nets did, and they like, oh, well, you're not going to sign it with us? The man came here and averaged 20 points for y'all off of the bench, and y'all offered him the same contract that the Nets did. Like,
Hey,
this
hey,
is bananas.
hey, yo,
That's
Kaminga
Gemini.
making
crazy.
all this money. Kaminga making all this money and not even taking shots. This is Ben
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simmons in the making.
Oh, he trying to come back. He trying to come back, yo.
Yeah. Hey, hey, yo,
Man,
Gemini. I got a question for
okay,
y'all boys.
I'll be honest to you. Ben Simmons, if you're looking at him for your bench, right? Not your starters. If you're looking at him for your bench, he will probably fit in a lot of systems. Here's why. He's not looking for his own damn shot. Number one.
Nope.
He's looking to pass the ball and he's going to play defense. The only negative part on him is that he didn't look for his shot when he was under the goal, but it looks bad because he's 6'10", right? It looks bad because he's 6'10", right?
Wait,
But just be
who we
honest.
talking about?
But
Who we talking about?
I'm just speaking
Ben
quickly
Simmons, bro.
about Ben Simmons
Oh, Ben Simmons. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
so
because
yeah.
funny about that clip,
because
bro.
right, because he didn't look for his own shot. But the funny thing about it, the player that he passed the ball to couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. But we're mad at Ben Simmons.
But wait, hold up, bro. Hold up, Gemini. But like, isn't that the same thing what we got on our team right now?
No,
I ain't gonna,
we
no,
don't.
no,
We don't
no.
have. We don't have a
Vando will dunk the
6'10"
ball. Yeah,
playmaker.
yeah, Vando will dunk the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna
But,
dunk, but he can't goddamn shoot.
no, but here's the
Zion
thing though.
game. 5%.
He will
5%.
Ben Simmons will find that open man, and just like I said, not your starters, be a bench player, right? Be a bench, come off of the bench. He does play defense, regardless on. I don't even like the Clippers. He still played defense as a Clipper.
Yeah, he was playing D, yo.
Yeah, he
I
did.
worked there. Yeah, he was playing defense.
He was
Yeah.
Yeah, he
passing the
playing good
ball.
defense. Yeah, he a
He
good passer
he.
though.
It's the negative press, right? That make it look worse than what it is a lot of
Right.
the time for some
Because they don't
players.
know. But yeah, true.
So like Cam, like when it come to Whitmore, you notice they didn't say nothing about his damn blood clots.
Nah, they didn't
They
say
Right.
just said
nothing.
that he was injured. That's all they
Yeah,
said. He's injured. He's injured. He's injured. They never said it was blood clots.
Wow.
So look at it now. Now look at when they're releasing him. You want to know why? Because they already know he could have went to another organization and got a decent contract. Now you won't let him go because everybody money damn gone.
yep. And nobody need. Well, we need people, but nobody else need people.
Now
That
mind
man
you,
Miami
catching
do.
lobs.
No, Miami do. They
Ooh,
put
What do you
they
mean?
might
They
sneak
just.
and get him. I forgot about them.
Oh
no,
yeah,
they just signed Clay.
they
Yeah,
signed
no,
Clay, but
no,
no, they
but
Clay gonna
signed
start though.
no
Clay gonna
no they
start.
no. I'm saying as far as like just people, like they just need
Right,
players.
right,
I think
right,
they had that.
right,
yeah,
right,
they
right.
need
I think they
players.
had like
Yeah, you right.
what they had like 14.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They
I
might
think
have
they
had
had
14,
yeah,
13. I think 2 roster spots
13.
left.
yeah. They probably
I
got
know
Yeah.
they
like two
signed.
more.
Hey, Gemini, I got pissed off when I seen Nick Richards go there, bro. I was like, son of a.
Say,
Right.
bro, hey, what did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Yeah, I was
Now,
pissed.
now, what did MJ say? Oh, I don't want a Nick Richards, but he averaged 9 and what? He averaged 9 and what is a
7.
backup?
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay, so
he said, it's got to be a reason why he ain't signed yet. Hey, that nigga signed now.
Right now.
hey,
Yeah.
Hey
hey,
man.
so when you look at this, right? Now look at Miami team. Miami, and I'm just saying this for a quick sec because we brought them up. Miami now can run a twin tower situation because Portis now could be the backup power forward rather than
So
playing
King.
the center.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah.
true. And low key, I'm
That
gonna be
gives
going
them
to
an
the games
option.
too.
That gives them an
Man.
option.
That's crazy, bro. They
Don't
giving
let
him
him
like
get Cam Whitmore, bro.
they might
Don't.
hey,
Oh
Don't
my
hey,
let him
they
get
goodness.
might they
Whitmore.
might they might
Man,
get
Slake
Cam
is
Whitmore
fine though,
too.
man.
No. We wanted Mr. Thibault. We didn't want Nick Richards. Now, DJ, isn't it the second time that we could have got Mr. Richards? But
So
Yeah,
could
we went with Mr. Thibault this time.
Hey, but
yeah.
Come
that's
on,
on
man.
Rob though. That's on Rob. Because Rob should know that freaking Thibault just came back from a goddamn injury.
Oh,
And I think it's
wait. Ja-
I think it's the third time, Jim. And I gotta remember. I think it's the third time we passed up on Nick Richards.
yeah,
Oh
third
yeah,
time.
third time. It
Yeah.
is the third
I
time
think it
because
is.
yeah, it is because like we wanted him when he went to Charlotte, right? And then he
We
went to
wanted.
another
Yeah.
team.
no,
Yeah,
but Phoenix didn't
he
want to
went on.
trade him.
Oh
Yeah,
Phoenix
Phoenix
yeah,
don't
didn't
want
want
to
to
trade
I
him,
trade
think
right?
him to us.
no,
They
but
didn't want to
I
trade
think
him
it
to
was
us.
no. I think it was two times when he was with Charlotte. I think it was two times that he was in the news. At least in the like the rumors
Yeah,
of getting traded to the
they
Lakers.
said that
And
they said they was listening to taking calls from him. Yes, they did.
It was
yeah, I think it was.
so you're saying that it was
No,
Charlotte.
hold on. Let me say this.
Go
I
ahead.
think it was two times, really quick. I think it was two times with them because I think it was one time. The one time for sure we passed up on them was that we chose Mark Williams. Remember that Dalton
Right,
trade for Mark Williams, right?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
Yeah.
one,
yeah.
right.
that one for sure. I know we passed up on him because we chose Mark Williams over Nick Richards, and I think there was one before that. I gotta go back and look at my live streams, but I think there's one before that, and then of
Okay.
course now this time, so it might be three. But go ahead.
Yeah, it
It might
is.
be
I think
3.
it is three. Yeah,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
so when you look at this, right? That's a 7 footer that kind of plays like Cat without the shooting three ability. I'm talking
Right.
about his in the paint ability. That you wanted that on your team. There's no reason why he should have even been available to go to Miami.
Well, shoot. Miami need players though. They don't got nobody right
No,
now.
I'm saying I would have had him in our training facility quicker than a mug.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't care if I had to kidnap him and he wake up in the training facility and I'm already
Now,
sliding the ball over to him like, hey man, it's
what,
But
shoot
Jimmy,
around.
what,
but Jimmy.
what, hey, what's all the Sims still available? Jericho
Who?
Sims in the Bucks.
Oh yeah, he is. He is available. Yeah, yeah. But like,
Wait, who was that?
Jericho
Sims
Sims.
from the Bucks.
Oh, okay,
Jericho
okay,
Sims.
But hold up,
okay.
don't they have to trade him though?
They would, and I don't know what's going on with the Bucks. How many players? Don't they
The
got a lot of
the
players,
Bucks
Jimmy? Now they got like 17 or 20.
I
the
don't
Bucks
think they.
money is tied up. That's
Yeah,
the main problem with the Bucks. The Bucks money is so tied up that it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
So
they
Yeah,
all the
like
pieces.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
they trying to get the lowest just to get past this Dame contract. When they bought him out, that was the most dumbest thing that they did.
yep. And
man.
giving up 3 first round picks. Well, yeah, 3 second round and first rounds for Jay Crowder.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
y'all.
That was
I seen Jericho Sims play. Man, he remind me of Vando, bro. His whole highlight tape is all of him rebounding, getting back, playing defense. He ain't taking no jump shots at all.
oh no no,
I'll be honest.
that's fine. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with
I'll
Yeah, that's
be
cool.
it.
honest.
That's cool.
The player that we about to be seeing, right? Who I think we're gonna wind up looking at saying we should have signed is right in our same city, but on the opposite team.
Oh
Watch is gonna wind up
yeah,
being Sharp. Watch is gonna wind up
man.
being Sharp.
Who you talking about?
Sharp.
So
Watch is gonna
yeah,
wind up being Sharp.
Sure.
Sharp.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know who that.
he on the Clippers.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he a problem, bro.
Look at the Clippers roster. He's a defensive minded center, and when you gonna need a rebound,
Man,
watch, watch.
Yo, Jimmy. My problem is, bro, if people low key sleep on the Washington Wizards, bro, because you know what I'm saying, like
bro,
The
when
it's
we
Wizards
nice.
put
when
together.
What's
Wow.
nice?
no, they did. I'm saying, but like when we go against them, let's say we low key have to go against them game one, right, of the NBA opening season. How the heck we gonna go against them? Because who the heck you
Hey,
gonna put up against God darn AJ
hey,
and AD and then
hey.
Alex
No,
Starr.
did you see the schedule? We're not going up against them in game one.
No,
The
no,
schedule's
no.
already out.
I know that. No. I know that. But I'm saying, like, if we did
Oh, okay.
have to go up against them game one, how are we gonna line up against those starting fives? Because,
I mean,
well, they're starting
Man,
you
three.
don't even have to say game one. We're gonna go up against them eventually. Game
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
You
yeah.
we
we
gonna see them
So,
eventually.
I
yeah.
think we see him on the backhand side of
No,
Yeah,
I know.
I
I
think
know
so.
that. But I'm
of
just
the
saying we
season,
don't match
but
up well with them at all. We don't match up at
no,
all well with them.
we better hope they have some injuries. That's what I'm getting at. We better hope they have some
Boy,
injuries.
they
Man, that
about to
boy
outboard
crazy.
us. They about to outboard us and rebound us.
Because
And
they got
Man,
3 7-footers that they can throw at us. And I hate to say it the way I'm saying it, but they got 3 7-footers that they can throw at us. And
hey,
they
that's a
can
bad
rotate
matchup.
them between small forward. They can rotate two of them between power forward. And then AJ also can play power.
Man,
but that's what I'm
AJ a
saying.
problem.
But that's
He
what I'm
gonna catch
saying, Jimmy.
somebody.
But that's what I'm saying, Gemini. You know what I'm saying? Like our starting five, right? With their starting
Man,
five. How the heck who are you gonna have to be able to guard? Who the heck is gonna guard AJ? And then who the heck is
Man,
gonna guard AD?
I'm
Santos gonna
I'm
nah,
guard AD?
man.
I'm gonna walk in their training facility
Man.
and spread some alcohol just so somebody could slip on it, and then they can't find the evidence.
And then we
So
gonna have
I need some of them to be heard. I need some of them to be
man.
heard, dog.
Hey,
That
listen, bro.
AJ already a problem, and they talking about starting him at small.
Yeah,
And
no, no,
the
no, no,
right
no, 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 no,
Man,
no,
behind
no,
that,
no, no. He's gonna be a
he
small
can
forward. That's
play
what he is,
power.
though.
No, but I'm saying, and he can play power. That boy bang.
That's
yeah,
what
That,
I'm
I'm
that,
telling
that,
you.
that
saying. That's what I'm
it,
saying. We gonna have trouble.
he not even jumping hard, and he's jamming it already.
Hey,
So
man.
I'm spreading some alcohol in their training room. Yeah, I said the NBA.
And
I'm
people talking about they want to put Jake, hey Gemini, people talking about they want to put Jake LaRavia at power forward going up
Oh
against
my goodness,
AD,
he'll get destroyed.
AD, AD and AJ or
AJ,
Devon stuff.
man,
Man,
they
I
destroying him.
I
You know what? I'll say this about Jake. He didn't have a good shooting last year because he was like
mm-hmm.
30%, 32. I don't know what it
right.
was, but
Yeah,
I'm hoping that wasn't. I'm hoping that was an outlier. Like you know what I mean? Like okay, he just had a down year. You know what I mean?
right.
Because you look at his previous seasons, right? He shot pretty good. The only thing I would bring up is that he didn't shoot that many threes before we got to the Lakers. So when you don't shoot that many threes and you make a couple, your percentage is gonna look high, right? So, but I think I'm hoping last year was just a down year for
Like
him
a
from the
fluke,
from the
like
three,
a
like a
fluke or
Now,
yeah,
now,
something.
something, yeah, something
Yeah,
like
Hey,
that. Yeah, I'm
hey,
hoping.
hey,
yeah,
hey, yo, DJ, you
but
said something, DJ, because because it's kind of weird how players go to different teams, right? And like their shot percentage is higher, and then after that, when they come to us, it's not it gets kind of low.
no,
You know what I'm
but you
Yeah,
can't
saying?
say that about Jake. And here's the reason why you can't. What happened to Jake prior to becoming a Laker? Anybody?
Didn't he get cut?
Thank you.
yeah.
uh-huh.
He did.
And who did he get cut from?
The
Grizzlies,
it's like
He
the
was
Kings,
with
right? The
he was
Kings.
with he was with
Grizzlies,
The
he was with
King.
Memphis.
Kings.
He was with Memphis
Memphis.
Yeah,
and then the Kings. So
Oh, okay
Kings.
then.
Yeah,
He
But
got cut from the King.
mm-hmm.
yeah.
So so I'm not looking past How you get cut from the Kings of all teams?
Wait, hold up, Gemini. Check this out now, Gemini. Didn't they say that his favorite his best friend is Mr. 15 Austin Reeves? That's why he
No,
was on
no,
the team.
no, I understand who his friend is.
Oh,
I
okay,
can't
okay.
look over you got cut by the Kings though.
Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't good.
Well,
Maybe he
hey,
wasn't
I
good.
just,
That's like
like
being
I said,
cut by the Magic.
Hey, the Magic
yeah,
pretty
I know. Like I
good,
said,
Gemini.
I just hope that it was just a down year for him. You know what I mean? Because he's still on the team. Unless he gets cut. If he gets cut, then I don't give a damn. But as of right now,
Right.
that fool on the team. And so since he's
Yeah.
on the team, if he does make the cut, I just hope that last year was just, he just had a down year, man. You know what I mean? Like that's all I can
Yeah.
hope for.
Okay, so DJ, let me ask you. I'm gonna do how Lakers all day do it in
Yo, hold on,
JC. I'm
Gemini,
gonna
real
give you
quick.
a hypothetical.
Gemini, real quick. Yo, Jake LaRavia did not get cut by the Kings.
He didn't.
Like,
Oh
like you
well,
be
my bad.
spreading some
Man, I don't know.
Wait,
rhetoric,
Somebody
he
tell me.
didn't get
Somebody
wait. He didn't
some
get cut by
rhetoric
the King.
lies, bro. You be
Wait,
like,
he didn't get
so
cut by the
what?
King. It
no,
was
he did
two
not
players
get.
that got cut by the Kings that year. It was two of them. It was Johnny and him.
It was
It was
not him, bro.
Johnny and him.
It was not him. Look it up. Look
I'll be
Google.
damned.
Look Google
Was
it.
it with Memphis? Did he
He
get cut?
got like
Couldn't you
traded to
just chat
Memphis in the middle of
GPT?
the season. So the
No,
Kings
no,
gave up on
no.
him
No,
and
no,
traded
Mm-mm.
him
hold
to
on. Wait, hold on.
Memphis, but he didn't
Mm-mm.
Wait,
get
no,
cut.
no. He
Mm-mm.
started with Memphis.
He started with Memphis, then went to the Kings, and
Yeah,
they
Yeah, then
cut
he went to
him.
the Kings.
They
They
cut
never
him
cut
and
him, bro.
Johnny.
yeah,
They cut
because
him
the
and
Memphis don't
Johnny.
got nobody because they needed
They
somebody.
cut him and Johnny. Johnny Zane, who went to Utah and for their preseason, even put up a 34-point game, and he didn't even make the Utah team because of Ace. Jake and him got cut from the Kings, bruh.
Well, look, I don't know if he got cut or not. I have to look that up. But all I know is I know he started with Memphis and then he went to the Kings.
Right.
That's I do know that.
Call your
Guys,
uncle when you get time, DJ. Call
I'm
your
looking it
uncle.
up.
He'll tell you.
It says the Sacramento Kings did not trade Jake LaRavia. He left in free agency and signed with the Lakers.
Oh,
So he was a free agent then.
Mm-hmm.
He was unrestricted. That's what you're saying?
yeah, that's what he's saying.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So he
Anyway.
got traded from Memphis Grizzlies to the Kings in the middle of the
Right.
season. And then at the end of the season, they decided not to
Bring
give him a
him back.
contract for the next year, and he signed.
Wait, hold on. You just said they decided not to give him a contract. It was
Oh,
two
then he
players
got
that
cut.
they did that to.
Yeah, then he got cut.
It's two
Yeah.
players that they did that to. Johnny
That's
and him.
That's not getting cut from the team, though. That's not. He's
But what is it?
He's an unrestricted free agent. They decided not to give him a new contract. That's what that is.
They
Did,
decided not to
did
move.
they
I thought you said they decided
did
not to
they
move
bring in,
on.
what Sammy, watch this. Did they bring in players to replace him?
What kind of rhetorical questions you ask, bro?
Did they bring in players to replace him?
Bro, I'm not here to just. I'm not to answer you. This
Because
is
they
not
cut
Jeopardy,
him.
bro. Just make your statement like this is not Jeopardy. I
Wait,
don't have to ask.
wait.
You don't have to ask me all
For the,
these weird
Hey,
questions.
bro,
Of
I
this is
like
course.
for
Jeopardy though.
this is for the comment. Everybody who's in the comments. I need a 1 if you agree or a 2 if you disagree. A team does not hand you a contract. They let you go. Are you cut or are you retained?
It's not cut, bro. Cut is when you have a
I
contract.
damn.
A cut is when you have a contract and they let you go sometime in the middle of the season. That's a cut. If a player's a free agent and they decide not to bring him back, that's not a player getting cut. There's a difference, Professor.
Where did the professor come from?
And then the question that you asked,
I
did
don't
they
know,
bring
DJ.
did they
Oh,
bring
shit.
somebody
I'll take
did they bring
I'll
somebody
take
in to replace him? Yes, teams have
15 spots on the roster. Of course, they brought in new players on the team.
They cut him and Johnny. They cut him and Johnny.
Bro,
It would have behooved them to keep them players, these two players, but they decided not to bring them back.
All right, but my point is he wasn't cut from the team. There's a difference between that. That's all I wanted to correct you on. That's all. Okay.
Was he retained? Was he retained?
He was not cut.
If you're not retained, what are you around the whole league?
Unrestricted
Around
free agent. In the
league.
summer, you're unrestricted free agent.
And if no other team would have signed him, what he would have been? Because he came in because of his friend.
Unrestricted free agent that didn't get picked up by another team.
That means you was cut from your previous team, right?
Oh my gosh, this guy. You are never wrong. That's what I come to find out from you, bro. It don't matter what the situation is.
If you're not retained, right? Because you came to the Lakers because what? Because what was the reason why they cut him off of the team? There was a reason.
He did not get cut.
There was a reason why they would. There was a reason why they did not retain him, sir. There was a reason.
Regardless of that, my whole point is that he did not get cut.
What was the reason why they didn't retain him? What was the reason why he got cut? Who was the reason? And we all know it. It was Levine. It was because of Levine. It was because okay. You say he didn't get cut. Did they retain him, sir?
No, they did not. They did not bring him back. They did not bring him back. And I didn't disagree with that. The alert was him and Johnny both got cut off of the team. They was both released on the same saying the same thing, bro. Google is your friend, bro. Just look at it. Just use it. It's in your hand. Your phone is in your hand. Just use it, bro. It's not that hard.
Why when I'm listening to the organization say they cut both of them? They cut him and they cut Johnny on the same day.
Yeah,
everybody was shocked about it. And they even said why they cut him. They cut him because they was trying to lower money. They wasn't even trying to bring back Murray.
No, real quick. He actually cut himself. If you think about it, they could have offered him $5.1 million.
You went out, Sammy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Hear me now? So LaRavia actually cut himself in a way. They could have kept him for $5.1 million, but he wanted to go. So he actually low-key cut it himself. He could have stayed with the Kings.
Hey, yo, Sammy, check this out, bro. I think the Heat might go get Ken Whitmore, bro, because
man, I hope not, bro.
Bro, because they low key. I mean, the Heat fit his playing style, defense.
He was. If he come off the bench for Wiggins, man, they're gonna be a problem because Wiggins is already never. And then you got Cam that's athletic. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
If I'm the Lakers, I try to grab him just for that to happen, but. Just getting back to Jake, so actually Kings could have kept him, but they was facing strict limitations.
What else, Steve?
So, yeah, he is in a way he was gone regardless.
Oh, Steve said he was released.
Cam went already?
No, I think I was talking about I think he talking about Jake. Oh,
so in a way, so he was cut regardless now because
he said
Kings couldn't pay him. And he had a better opportunity. So in a way, he was cut regardless. Either he cut himself or whatever case may be is. Yeah, it was a wrap. They got Kings couldn't pay him.
Yeah, we know Corey. We know Kuminga didn't want to be a Laker. I know.
What up, Tyrone? I missed.
They could have paid him $5.1 million. Yeah.
I was busy doing something. I missed all these people.
Bro, that would be crazy if they get Miami to be stacked. Miami be stacked, bro. I don't blame him though. I mean, shoot, with the Sixers, how they looking, you got to do something.
Yeah, because the Sixers looking good, the Minnesota Timberwolves looking good. People,
I'm sorry, DJ. My phone had died. I'm back on the computer. What's he cut?
Good, bro.
Was he cut or was he not cut, Sam?
He basically cut himself because the Kings had strict contract limitations. They can only offer him 5.1 million. So he basically like left. So yeah, in a way he cut himself.
And that's when him and Johnny was cut on the same day.
On the
Because the
same
Kings
day. I didn't see John, I just read Jake. Yeah.
Kings was talking about their salary. And they was trying to reduce their salary. They was even
Right.
trying to trade the Murray twin.
It was. Yeah. I
So
remember that.
let me tell you what actually happened. 'Cause I kind of remember this. So with Jake LaRavia, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it was actually, now that I think about it, I'm not sure if it was Memphis or if it was the Kings. But either one of them, they could have gave him a qualifying offer, so he would be a restricted free agent the next year, and they could have kept him at a lower number, but they didn't give him the qualifying offer, so he was a restricted so he was an unrestricted free agent in the offseason. But the team said that, oh, we should have done that. We should have gave him restricted free agent. We should have kept him, and that was our mistake. So I think if that was the Grizzlies or if that was the Kings, or one of the two of them said that. But again, he left. He was an unrestricted free agent at the end of the year, and then he decided to join the Lakers. He did not get cut at any point of the year.
We're not saying he during the season. We're saying he got. If you're being told not to come back, and it was because of money, that's the organization saying we're not going to pay you, so we have to cut you.
Yeah, don't they act like they don't want him in there like that? Something like that?
When it comes to he got kicked out of his spot because of Gigi. He got kicked out of his spot because of Gigi. That was the emergence of Gigi. Then Gigi got hurt the next year.
Who was Gigi on the
Memphis
Kings? Oh, Memphis. Oh, Memphis.
Gigi got them out the spot. Gigi came from the G League. They signed him out of the G League. At first, they didn't think that young man was going to be what he materialized into. They just thought he was going to be a number. But he wound up being way better. That knocked Jake out of his position.
And then they traded him to the Kings. Yeah.
So let me ask you a question, Gemini.
The Kings got Levine during the season because remember, Sammy, he told DeRozan, "You got away from me from 3 months." As soon as they met in the locker room, "You got away from me for 3 months." Then the Kings was like, "Oh, we got it." Then who got injured? Sabonis. So then everything went down. What they thought they was gonna materialize into, they didn't justify the salary. Then when Sabonis went down, they was talking about, oh, we gotta save money because DeRozan getting all the money, and now we got Levine. Because remember, they gave Chicago what they was asking for,
right?
And his price tag was high at that time, considered around the league at that time. His price tag was high. So Levine played decent. He didn't his numbers didn't jump out at you, but he played the bulk of the minutes, and then they will put DeRozan in the small forward, right behind Levine. Because remember, even Russ went there, and it was like, oh, we're doing well, because they was able to get Russ for a smaller number.
Yeah.
And then what happened? The chemistry broke up amongst the whole team.
Okay.
Sabonis now supposed to come back healthy. And DeRozan is gone because of money.
And Gemini, I just had a question for you, just to clarify. So Rui Hachimura, this offseason, did he get cut from the Lakers or did he just go to another? He got cut.
He got cut.
All right, I understand the lingo that you're using, but that's not actually getting cut. He was he's an unrestricted free agent. He could choose to sign with any team that he wants to.
Retain him though, sir.
That's not getting cut though.
And here's another thing. If you look at it, right, you don't look at it as being cut. Okay, riddle me this.
Not.
Did he sign for more or less money where he went?
The point is, he did. The only way you can get cut is if you have a contract.
Or more,
if you have a contract,
the same money that he had.
He was not retained. He was not retained.
Okay.
He was not asked to come back. That's not getting cut.
Okay. Now, Sammy, I know you work at the stadium, but give me their main company name. I know you work at the stadium. Give me that name. For the
you talking about like the actual company or the
or
the building? Oh, Halo Sports.
Okay. Hello Sports. You didn't fulfill your contract, but they don't retain you. I'm not talking about the rest of the league now. I'm not talking about if you have options. Hello Sports don't keep you. What is that?
And they have your bird rights, right?
Yeah, they have your bird rights.
Yeah. Because the Lakers did have Rui bird rights. They did.
They have your bird rights.
It is.
They don't keep you.
It's a cut.
It's not hard.
It's not a cut, bro. All right. So if a kid was on the basketball team in 9th grade, right? He's on the team in 9th grade. You go in the summertime, and you have a good summer, and then 10th grade comes, and then you try out for the basketball team again for 10th grade, and you didn't make it. That doesn't mean that you got cut, you got cut. It just means that you didn't make the team the next year. That's not getting cut, bro. You gotta be.
You. They told you they're cutting you for salary. They was trying to save money.
All right, bro.
The King said it. The owner said it.
You got it, bro. Your logic makes sense.
Rui wanted to come back, but they didn't bring him back, right?
Rui wanted to come back. Rights and all in our hand. We got first to refuse, right?
Yeah, because you got his bird rights. You got Rui bird rights.
So we're not talking about the rest of the league. You're just cut from us. We didn't retain you. We didn't. Right?
Didn't retain you and cutting is two different things. That's all I'm saying. But y'all have a good night, man.
Being laid off is two different things. You're still not retained, are you?
Exactly. You're not retained. I didn't disagree
You're
with
not
that.
retained. So when it comes to an athlete, if you're not retained, you're what? Because you had to go look for another team, didn't you?
If you're not retained, then you're unrestricted free agent.
Germany was both cut off of the Kings. They said why they wasn't bringing both of y'all back. They said it was money. They was even looking for a trade for Murray because Sabonis was hurt at the time. This is from their front office. This is what their owner said, not the GM. This is what they and I hate to put an ethnic background, but I'm letting you know I watched his interview. The Indian owner. He got up in front of the camera and said why he wasn't bringing both of them back. And he also said it's not because of the way they play. So he actually put an umbrella up for them within the interview. Because most people will look at it as, you're not bringing them back, it got to be a problem. He said it's not because of the way they play. We're trying to cut our salary. So the owner actually said why he wasn't retaining them, which is actually being cut because he had the rights. He had first
And
refusal.
when you ask somebody bird rights, you could pay them more than anybody, right?
You they you if they are restricted, right? If they are restricted, if another team wants you, they
If
send in
they're
their
restricted. Yeah.
you match
Mm-hmm.
it or you don't match it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you match it, they the player has to sign it. If you don't match it, it they're able to take that offer sheet from the other team. When they're
Right.
unrestricted, they can just walk. Now, mind you, here's the difference in what he's saying, though, Sammy, and this the part he's not saying. Did Jake say he wasn't returning to the Kings, or did he not say nothing until he signed with the Lakers?
Yeah, yeah, because supposedly they were gonna give him 5.1 million, and then he just signed with the Lakers because he was getting less from that they can only pay him that much. The Kings,
They can only
right?
pay him that, and
And
that's the difference. I'm not saying that he didn't have options. I'm saying they said they're cutting the salary fat off of their team because they had Levine DeRozan and they had your boy that was hurt, who's a big part of their salary. And they was looking for a trade for Murray. Actually, a lot of people thought Portland was going to get into it to have the twins play with each other.
right,
So the twins could have been like the brothers that was with Phoenix. The Morris twins.
Morris wins, right?
So when Portland didn't do it, everybody was like, "Oh, damn." So if I don't retain you and I literally come up in front of the media and say I'm cutting away salary, I'm cutting you off of my team. Regardless on if you agree with it or not, you just cut from my team. You can go anywhere.
And I remember Rui wanted to come back, but Lakers wasn't bringing him back.
Exactly. That's cutting him. He gone. He's cut.
For
I have
sure.
if I have first right to refusal, right? If I have first right to refusal and I don't bring you back, I'm just cutting you from my roster. Anybody else could pick you up. Hell, okay, watch this, Sammy. What just happened with Nick Richards? What just happened with Nick Richards? He honored his contract with Chicago, right? He honored the last of his contract, right? He played through that season, right? He was still in Chicago staying, bro. Did you hear anything from Nick Richards? The only thing you heard what? He got signed to Miami. That's all you heard, right?
Man, that still
Did you
bugs
hear,
me.
did you hear Chicago? Um, did Chicago retain him or did they let him go? DJ, anybody? Did Chicago keep
As
him
far no,
or did they let him go?
no, I mean his contract ended and they decided not to bring him back. That's it.
I just cut you from my team. That's all. I cut you from my team. You can go anywhere for whatever reason, right? For whatever reason. I don't care if you got into it with one of the security guards and I didn't like it. I just didn't sign you, right? I cut you
Mm.
from my team. That don't mean the rest of the NBA cut you. Because if
I
you
hear
look
you.
at his numbers justify what? Bringing him back. What was Jake numbers with Sacramento?
Hell, I don't know.
Hold on.
I don't think it was all that though.
No, I'm just trying to I'm 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 just trying to show something, DJ. That's it. Why I'm on my computer. Just see Lake Show. Because right now I'm happy with 1 through 3 with my team. I'm just that backup 4 and that backup 5. I'm just concerned. That's it.
Man, I hear you. I don't. I'm not liking the Mamu as our backup 5 if he is. Or eight. Matter of fact, either one, Mamu or Kevin. I'm not a fan of any one of those players as our backup 5. But I don't know, man. We're gonna wait and see. What it do. I just hopefully it works out. My thing is, and I I'm not a fan of it, and I don't want. I already know what's gonna happen. There's gonna be people throughout the season that show up in the chat, and when we start winning games and stuff like that, and Mamu's doing decent at the center position, or Kevin is coming in playing decent minutes, there's gonna be people in the chat say, "See, we good," and I'm just gonna be like, "Okay, just wait. Let me see it in the playoffs because the regular season is different. I'm just not a fan of it, but we'll see, man. I don't know. I do gotta shut it down though, because going on 4 hours. That's what I wanted to do anyway. So I do gotta shut it down. So um, appreciate everybody showing up, man, showing some love. We're gonna shut him down, and we will
And
see you
stay up
guys
here
next
for a
time.
sec, Sammy.
Yeah, Sammy, pull back up, man. All right, y'all. We out, man.